and welcome back to
Hello.
Dice and Destinies.
Hello.
As you can see, we got some wonderful little animated emotes. Now
There's
you
a
can
cozy
head
out
pat. Now you can head pat Gadry aggressively as
Head pat
cozy
to
little
your
Althera
hearts.
slides around.
Just
Head
mighty
pat
little
to your
Althera.
hearts.
Pet to your heart's content.
We don't know where Nevi is. Not gonna lie.
Nope. No, we don't know.
They are either asleep, they lost internet connection, I'm not sure. I'm hoping that internet stays stable tonight because we have a storm. Flash flood warnings and all. But welcome back to the Whimsical Travelers of Fate. This is session 61. Yes, slime is down. Ew, that is a really ugly emote set, Skelly.
I'm gonna make this look even better. Oh dang it!
Yeah, I tried to do
adding
that
his
too.
faces.
Yeah.
Well, he needs one of you to fucking squish the
So-
beans.
Hopefully Nevi is okay. She'll probably message us later saying, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I fell asleep,"
Probably.
and then we'll all laugh at her.
Probably.
Of course you had to do that. Okay.
Corgi wrapped her in bags. Shout out to Corgi. Nah. You it's slash shout out, not exclamation point. I think I need a bot for that. You've been doing that? You've been doing slash? It seems like you're. Well, if you're doing slash and you're going to try to shout out Corgi, it's not going to be Corgi, it's going to be Corgi cosplay. Or cosplay Corgi. Anyway, recap of last episode. Last episode, there were harpies. There was titties
there
everywhere.
So many tits. And just in time for Pride.
Harpies.
And just in time for Pride Month.
Yeah.
I know, first session of Pride Month.
It's out for Pride Month.
No.
Sarah's got that covered.
Happy Pride to everyone. You are very loved. You are very cared for. Not you,
Congratulations
Matt
on
and
Pride
Skelly,
Month.
but for everyone else, yes.
I have a question,
Congratulations on
DM.
Pride-
Since it's Pride Month, do I get advantage on all rolls?
No.
Congratulations on Pride Month. It is now illegal to be straight.
Yep.
That's right, Skelly. You get disadvantage on all rolls. Anyway.
Yeah.
This is an oppression. I will not stand for it.
Oh,
You know what?
okay.
But no, if I don't get advantage on my DM rolls being asexual, then you don't.
I'm gonna start a
Well, fuck.
group called the Cool Kids Club, still with all K's because of that cool.
No,
Please
okay. I'm going to freaking... No, I will kick you out of here. Anyway. We're kicking Tyrus out next session, but for now, we are going to be starting up session. Recap was... on our trip heading into the Searing Channel, Inca was able to speak with their goddess for a bit. Althera got to speak with Ixtal and learn a little bit more about her family history. Tyrus got to work on more of his circle, coming up with wonderful designs and thankfully not spilling ink all over it.
Yeah.
Gadry made a sandwich. Brooke painted a mural. We fought some harpies. We woke up the next day as Dilliu is explaining to Althera and Tyrus that we are coming up on the Searing Channel. We have one more day. It is 7, almost 8 a.m. in the morning. Let's start with Althera and Tyrus. What are they doing as we start up session?
It's a new day, right?
It's a new day.
It's a new dawn. It's a new day.
It's a new
Thanks,
life
Skylar.
for Tyrus as I kick him off the boat. Go find another boat.
Call it the Polly Puddle.
So this is right after the Harpy fight, right?
This is the next morning after the Harpy fight. You and Altair are up on deck as you were talking with Dilliu about how the Swagan and the Tritons have been at war, and they have invited us to the Syrian Channel to speak with their god that has united them in a peace that is apparently taking up where the Crab Queen wanted you to clear out.
And you said the three gods that came to mind were was it the Wild Mother, the Storm Lord, and who else?
The Moonweaver.
Or the
Yeah, the
Moonweaver.
Moonweaver. And Althera said, well, it can't be the Moonweaver, so it's probably the Storm God.
Yeah, because I've been trying to, like, with Tyrus, try to figure out if I could do, like, some study on what this might be. But since we are upon it, I guess he can't do that anymore. But he is going to be, after speaking with Dilliu and kind of contemplating on it, he's going to head to the bow of the ship. Looking forward to the upcoming shearing channel and just, like, looking out as he's like, what are you out there?
Okay, Altair, what are you doing?
Oh, Brooke's up here.
Althera is making some breakfast.
You making more
And probably
breakfast?
talking. Yeah, making breakfast.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Yeah. And then she's also talking with Lilith, kind of teaching her some new tricks.
Surprisingly enough, Lilith is awake this morning, though she is in dragon form. She's just chilling in the kitchen in full dragon form.
Yeah.
All right, Gadri, what are you doing?
So Gadri is, or was at least at last check, up in the crow's nest as usual.
Mm-hmm.
He's just kind of looking out now that the harpies and stuff are done. He's just kind of keeping an eye on the horizon, making sure everything's. If there's any storms or anything on the horizon, he wants to be the first one to know. You know.
Mm-hmm. After all, you are Stormhammer.
Gotta use
All
that.
right.
I gotta get lightning to strike my hammer before I hit somebody with it. You know, or my morning star.
So we'll start with Tyrus first. Tyrus, you get up to the bow of the ship and you do see Brooke up there.
And Tyrus kind of joins her as he looks off to the distance, feeling the splash of water across his face as he leans on a rail next to her. What do you think is out there? It's been boggling my mind for the past week.
See, Brooke has a spyglass in her hand as she's looking out at the water and she goes, I can tell you one thing that's not out there. Ships. I haven't seen any since we have left and we have gotten closer to the Syrian Channel.
That wouldn't surprise me. The shearing channel is supposed to be a dangerous area for shipping.
There's still port towns over there. You would at least see something in the distance.
We just passed the last port town. It's not. He kind of pulls out the map to show like the area that's east of Whiterun, connecting between Wildmount and Tal'Dorei. Yeah, yeah. The last port town was several miles back, and they generally don't go this way.
And that's the thing. Tambix had said that when he came from his home, they took the Syrian Channel. So I would assume that ports do travel through.
Not really, from what I've heard. Generally, the shearing channel is only braved by those who are daring enough to travel through. Anyone that's
stupid
like
enough.
or stupid enough, yeah, which is on track for Tembrick. I don't know, but I got a bad feeling. I got a feeling it's been nagging at the back of my head.
Well, our crazy asses are on our way there. What's the bad feeling?
I don't know. It's just I don't know when I started having this feeling, but just something tickling in the back of my brain that's just been related to the shearing channel that it bothers me. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's got me curious. Now that I hear the Swaggin and the what was the other race?
Tritons.
The Tritons, yes. The Swaggin and the Tritons living together harmoniously has exacerbated that curiosity and worry. Whatever it is that is powerful enough to combine those two.
Whatever's powerful enough to combine those two is not going to be an easy task. After all, we're supposed to be in charge of clearing out whatever's in there.
Yeah. That's the other issue.
Not only that, I got in contact. Well, at least they got in contact with me. Apparently, Portabali is wondering how our mission to Docto is going.
So at least you're able to get through.
I never No, when I tried to send out a sending, I wasn't able to send out anything. They were able to contact me, though. But just curious, considering Althera's family couldn't get in contact with them.
That is curious. Did the friends back at port that Tyrus went to go meet with, didn't they mention anything about, like, I'm trying to remember exactly what they said. Didn't they say something about, like, bring some sort of protection?
They said to keep your wits about you because the searing channel messes with your mind from what they understand.
Well, whatever it is we're headed towards. I've had friends in some places suggest that we keep our wits about us as we're heading in.
It's a good thing we are all so bright.
That's not her. What was that?
It is a good thing that we are all so bright.
Yeah, some more than others, but, you know, still a family I would love to adventure with.
That makes one of us. She hands you the spyglass. Keep your eye out. I think Gadri's in the crow's nest. By the way, next to watch, you and Gadri will be on shift together.
I've been meaning to ask, by the way. Why is he always up in the crow's nest? Isn't the first mate supposed to be down on the deck with the people?
He finds it calming, which I can understand.
Well,
he likes to keep an eye out for danger, and I see no harm in it.
Oh. Thankfully, we are a small crew, but a larger crew would need the first mate to be down and making sure everyone's doing their job.
I think Gadri has a lot of trust that the crew will do their job, and that's why he doesn't feel the need to worry. I mean, have you seen anyone slack off on their job?
Not necessarily. I'm just saying a larger crew usually requires that. But we are a small enough crew where we can self-manage.
She nods.
So, how have you been, by the way?
I have been fine. It's fine. Just Concerned about what we're going to face.
No more dreams?
Not at the moment, no.
It's good to hear.
What about out there? You are still keeping an ear out for her, right?
I am. They've been on and off, but nothing that she wants to talk about. Kind of considering suggesting maybe lending her the lamp for a bit.
She nods. And says, I wouldn't mind giving her the lamp. I haven't been having any more dreams. At least none that are like what I faced during the hags. So maybe it would be best to give her one.
It would be. Perhaps also next town we go to, probably get more of these. He kind of holds up the ring.
Very much
having
so.
having just 3, while it is nice, doesn't get the whole team.
Very much so. I can talk with Gadri about, or you can go ask Gadri if you want to, give you guys a moment to speak about what exactly the enchantment was that he got, considering he was the one who bought some.
Perhaps, if he's in a talking mood.
Brooke looks up where Gadri is. She waves over.
Gadri waves back.
Hello.
She points at Tyrus and points at you. Like, him and you. And she looks at Tyrus and gestures him to go up there, get your ass up there.
Gadri kind of gives a pushing motion and points to the ocean. No, just kidding.
Tyrus just starts doing the robot. No, Tyrus looks at her, looks back up to Gadri, and then back to her, goes, the last time I did that, it almost didn't end well.
How about you guys don't talk about the past, you talk about the present?
What if the past does come up?
Don't let it. Simply talk about what's going to be happening in the Syrian Channel.
Alright. I can do that.
Yeah. You gonna head your way up there?
Yeah, he's gonna look out, look to the spyglass, and look back to her and go, so I'm just gonna be on lookout for you?
I think that everyone needs to be on lookout right now.
Alright, Captain. And he takes a spyglass with him as he starts heading back that way.
Okay. Gadri. You're looking out into the distance. Tyrus is on his way up. Roll perception real quick.
Roll perception. I will roll perception. You'd think with a +5 in perception that I would be able to see things better.
So, the ocean air keeps hitting you in the eye, but you feel like maybe you would feel better at, seeing better if you weren't so visually challenged.
Suddenly, Tyrus is right there next to you.
As you take your you take your glasses off, you start cleaning them, and then you put them back on, and suddenly there's a Tyrus next to you.
He has the spyglass out as he's looking out over the horizon.
Gadri would kind of look at him, but not really say anything, really. He's just like, oh, he's up here now, too.
Brooke just looking at 2 lost men just staring off into the distance, not talking to each other.
Just staring into the middle distance. Not even paying attention to
Hold
anything.
on, I need to move Gadry right here because they got to be 5 feet apart because they're not
I
gay.
knew.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Killed my joke. I was about to do it.
I was about to do it too. Brooke, I'm looking up there, like, just looking up at two bros standing at the crow's nest, 5 feet apart because I'm not gay.
Brooks Gadry, Brooks giving you very much a play nice look as she starts heading to her office.
It's quite the view up here.
He nods and he goes, "Yeah, that's why I like being up here."
Yeah. Beats the view down the hold.
He kind of laughs a little bit. He goes, "Yes, that's why I'm not in the hold."
Well, enjoy the sun on your hair enjoy the sun on your hair for me then, because a job like mine doesn't really get to see much sunlight.
He kind of laughs a little bit and he goes, "The sunlight's for everyone. You just hold yourself up all the time."
I'm busy keeping the ship in tip-top shape while you're up here heading to clouds.
He chuckles a little bit.
Also, Tyrus, roll perception and roll it with advantage for me.
Is this for a danger thing or is this a general thing?
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay. So, you are talking with Gadry. Things are going well. You're looking through the spyglass. Things seem pretty calm. Let me look in the monsters thing real quick. See if they're in there. Tyrus.
Where'd it go? Monster manual. Monster manual. Where's the monster manual?
I'm gonna have to see if. So, I don't know if you see it yet on the thing. Y'all can think Raptor. Real quick, Tyrus.
Yes.
11 doesn't hit you, right?
No.
Cool. As you're looking through the spyglass,
This podcast stares at me.
you see nothing for a bit, and you're wondering, like, is this a defective spyglass? As you pull your face away, Gadry, you look over to say something to Tyrus as a mouth on the very end of the spyglass almost chops his face off.
Ah!
Roll for initiative real quick for me, you three.
Raptor, you bastard.
Can't believe you've done this.
That's not my fault. Kind of my fault, but you know, y'all love it. It's fine.
Gather, you're not going twice in a round.
Oh, they're still making breakfast. Like, wow, I wonder what the others are up to.
And we begin combat with the mimic.
Uh-uh.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't want to be here.
You don't know what it wants.
I don't know what this bitch wants. This bitch could want so much in the world right now.
What it really, really wants.
What it really, really wants. Okay. So, obvious choice is going to be the one that's holding it.
Oh, shit.
See, what does this do?
Throw it on the
What
ground
is-
and start
what is-
stomping on it.
What does this button do?
Oh, okay. It's going to try to use a pseudopod
Okay.
on Tyrus. 17.
Shield. And Embracer doesn't know you.
Let's see. Ew. Oh, I don't like that.
What?
It made
The
a
sound.
sloshy sound.
Ew.
So it rolls against itself to attack. Fuck, I didn't mean for it to attack Tyrus, but okay, whatever. A 16 does hit its armor class.
So it basically rolled damage and half it.
Yep. Three points of bludgeoning damage to itself as it tries to like hit you with its tongue, but you put your bracers up, and the bracers end up smacking the tongue back at it.
That,
And Tyrus, it is your turn.
Cyrus is like, whoa. Okay, then, I guess we're doing this. And he, takes out a card.
Is this your card?
Gadra, you're just looking at this shit go down, like, what the fuck?
See, I'm not, concentrating or anything. Question, does it have me, like, is it holding on to me?
You are holding on to it.
Looks down to the sail.
If it would have hit you, then yes, it would have been, like, essentially holding on to you.
Alright. I'm gonna try to... Nah, I don't want to do that. Since I'm holding on to it, I basically have it grappled, right?
Kind of, yeah.
Alright.
It's not fully grappled because it could still, like, wiggle around and stuff, and it could still run if it wanted to. You would need to make a full grappling check in order to hold on to it.
Right. Then if that's the case, he's going to take his ice knife, or his card, shove it into the side, and use ice knife.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Ooh, that animation. Do I have advantage on anything?
I'd say because, for one, it needs to make a dexterity saving throw. But, I would say because you are holding it, I will give you advantage to hit it.
Yay. 21 to hit.
Yep, that hits. And it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-huh.
18.
My...
Oh, it did it automatically.
Yeah, it does it automatically.
Nice.
My spell save DC is 16. The automatic roll was a 4. Are you keeping the 4 or the 18?
The 18 because I was rolling it. I didn't know it was
Alright.
gonna just decide to roll for me. That's rude.
That's fine. It'll take half the damage,
Okay.
I believe. Let me double check.
That is
Nope. There's no half damage. There it is. No cold damage, but it does take the piercing damage.
Yeah, give me
So-
one sec. I kind of messed up with the hits.
So it takes 10 points of piercing damage, and it would have taken 7 points of cold damage, but it saved.
It wiggles around and its tongue goes blah, 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 blah.
It's disgusting. Looks over to Gadri, toss it over to him. Here, hot potato. Or hot mimic.
Mimic potato.
Can I toss it over to Gadri?
Yeah. You can go
Alright,
ahead and toss
just
it over to Gadri.
Yep. Tossing it to Gadri.
Gadri, do you catch it?
Yeah, I could try.
Go ahead and roll athletics. You catch it.
Yeah.
You catch it, and it is now trying to lick your face.
I'm gonna toss it to Gadra and I go, alright, Paladin, you do what you do best. I'm gonna use a Bardic Inspiration on him as my bonus action.
Okay.
fuck you mean blocked by a wall? We're on the same level. There's nothing between us.
Gadra, you have a bardic inspiration. What's your bardic inspiration, Tyrus?
D6.
Okay. Remember, Matt, you can add a d6.
I didn't mean to do that, but yeah.
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay. So, it's the mimic here. Oop.
Yeah, he basically watched as the mimic, Tyrus basically suddenly is enraptured by the mimic. He goes, "Ah!" Suddenly stabs a spray of ice, and he uses the ice to propel it over to you. He's like, all right, Gadri, here you go.
Gadri, smash. Gadri, hit. So, 12.
Meets it, beats it.
No, 12
Oh,
is
no.
damage.
12 is damage. 21 was hit.
Okay.
Yeah, it automatically did the damage for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus that.
Tongue slashing around. Gadra, you get a little bit of spit on your face.
Additional 16 damage. Holy shit.
Some mimic blood splashes on your face.
So the thing died, right?
Not
Nope.
yet. It's
Not yet. And
What?
then, as a bonus action,
I softened it up for you.
branding smite.
smite.
That's mean.
It
Why
got on
does
our
it say
ship.
attack? I already attacked.
Just roll the 2d6 and we'll throw it on there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me just make sure that it takes it off real quick. Because I want to... Okay, so 2d6.
Starts
Oh, I
trying to
see.
freaking
I see
spit.
why. I see why it's not doing it.
Yeah, it's because it's saying the next time.
Yeah, gotta cast it. They need to do next time. But yeah, we got it at Sliver.
Yeah. Okay, so that's first attack.
It has a reaction.
No, it
Okay.
doesn't.
It does. It gave me a reaction thing.
Nope, it does not have a reaction because I made it use its reaction with my
Oh.
bracers.
Right. Ignore that.
Haha. Second attack.
I really like these bracers. Thank you, Mags.
Rude and disrespectful.
that hits again. Deal that damage.
And it's dead.
Yay!
As you manage to kill the poor mimic, it dies.
Yeah, you're just smashing into his hand with the Morning Star.
So,
Oh my god.
So essentially, it's just Tyrus came up, looked through the glass, suddenly, face almost got ate, exploded it with ice, tossed it to the gathering. I just like smash, 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 smash.
You stand there, both of you, a bit of mimic blood on both your face as you just stare at this dead thing in Gadra's hand.
Looks at it, looks at Gadri, looks down at Brooke. What the
Brooke's
fuck?
in her office. Brooke went to her office. She's just like,
Okay, then Tyrus looks Gadri looks at the mimic, looks at the ring. Brooke, what the fuck?
Brooke, looks at her ring as she sees the words coming through, and she's just like, if you and Gadri got in another fight, I don't want to hear about it, Tyrus.
Gadri brings up his ring. That spyglass was a mimic.
Yeah. Actually, no. You hear, no, as soon as you say that, Tyrus's subtitles come up, who said, dude, she said she didn't want to hear about our fight.
Brooke looks at the ring. You see her, and she's doing calculations in her head, and she's thinking about how she was touching that. She was holding it. She takes her ring off and puts it to the side, like, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it. It's fine.
So that was a thing.
Yeah, that was definitely a thing.
Is it dead?
It is most definitely dead.
Just to be sure, he,
Throws it into the ocean.
Yeah.
What? Tyrus isn't gonna eat it? Wow.
I thought I had something for this.
You licked a dead,
Do you?
dead mimic.
A dead mimic. You licked it. Stop licking the damn thing!
Stop licking the damn thing.
Just to be sure, he takes it from Gadry. He hops down onto the mast, walks off to the edge, and he tosses it before he walks back.
You could have tossed it from up here.
I can't throw that far.
It would arc. So
I can't throw that far.
Both stare at each other. Brothers in arms. Great bonding. Althera, what are you doing right now?
I think at this point she realizes like she's confused why no one has come down for breakfast. So she's bringing breakfast up for everyone, and she's like, is everything okay up here?
Are you coming over to the crow's nest?
No, but she shouts it because she knows Gadry's in the crow's nest.
Tyrus
Usually in
pokes
the
his
crow's
head
nest.
from the crow's nest. Yeah, everything's fine. You can see that there's like a spatter of like purple ichor on his face.
Everything's fine. We're all fine. How are you?
What happened to you?
Lilith appears
Brooke-
next to you.
Brooke gave me a mimic.
Oh,
Lilith
congratulations.
walks over to Althera, looks up at both of them. Just drag it out, looking at them. With plates all on her wings.
You know?
Walking around all dragoned out, you know.
Just dragging it out.
Rock out with your dragon out.
Yeah, right.
Lilith
Jam
looks
out
at
wings right
Althera like, looks at Althera like, if they don't come down to eat this food, I will gut for this, as she waddles her way to the dining hall.
Waddle, 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 waddle.
As she calls out, she's like, I came to tell you that breakfast is ready.
Alright.
If you don't eat it, Lilith will.
Would you mind holding 2 plates for us, considering I'm on Captain's orders to come up here and talk?
If you insist.
Yeah. Looks over to Gadry as he's walking towards the... Hey!
Is under no such orders.
Brooke just walks out, sees this happening, and she putting her ring back on like, what the hell happened?
There was
Food.
a mimic, and Gadry walked away. Am I allowed to come down now?
You are?
Thank you.
Gadry looks to Brooke and he goes, yeah, apparently the spyglass that you gave him was a mimic.
Yeah, apparently. What did you
Thanks
do
for
with
that,
it?
by the way.
We killed it.
Yeah, we
What else would we do with it?
Brooke kind of
tossed
like,
it overboard.
Brooke walks away, goes to her room. There's like a silence for a bit before she comes back like, okay, it's not mine. It's not my loot. She continues walking to the goddamn dining
Forgot
room.
about the loot.
It's not her loot. She's fine. It's fine. She goes to the dining room to
Tyrus.
eat.
Yeah.
So Tyrus is walking in after her, and he goes, so... If that wasn't your loot that we killed, is your loot producing offspring?
I don't know how mimic breeding works.
Well, you might want to ask it. At some point.
Hey, do you fuck?
Hey, that must be the
will-
queen. You breed for us.
I will definitely do so at some point. I don't know. I didn't really study how mimics repopulate.
Might be useful to know, considering we have one on board that's supposed to be friendly. That one certainly was not.
Are you sure that it didn't just want to, like, give you a kiss?
It tried to eat my face.
It probably doesn't know how to kiss. I've
Probably
seen some
didn't like
really
the fact
bad
I was
kissers.
looking up his asshole.
Well, that would probably piss anyone off. Anyway, I wanted to speak with everyone here about the Syrian Channel.
Tyrus nods as he starts to eat, but like, don't stuff his face. We could talk.
Gadry stuffing his face, I'm betting.
Gadry is not eating. No, just kidding.
Then that's a mimic! Someone kill it!
Kill Gadry.
It's
Leaps
the
out-
thing.
Leaps over the table. No!
So, the Syrian Channel is coming up. Dilly says that he is estimating that we will be there by next morning. Everyone needs to keep their wits about them. Something's not right in these waters, and both me and Tyros are sensing it. Plus, Gadry's compass has been pointing over to...
The dog.
Over to bork.
Fate, shut up! No, I think...
That's totally how fate would work.
Yep.
No, unfortunately, that's
Actually-
not how Fate barks. I really wish that was how Fate barks, but Fate's a husky.
Actually, the funny thing is the fact that the dining room is actually right below the gate for the loading the hole from the top, where you like lower the crane down. So like right above us is where that hole will be. So Fate just looks
So-
down at it. It's like,
So, we need to keep our wits about us. Something's wrong about the waters, and Gadry's compass apparently has been pointing to the Syrian Channel since he's gotten it.
yeah, I don't like what's ahead. I'm gonna be honest.
And from what I understand, Tambrix made his way through the Syrian Channel, but doesn't remember anything about it. So obviously something's going to be fucking with memory.
Do we have anything that protects against that?
She thinks for a bit and she goes, well, I don't have any items or anything that can shield our thoughts or anything like that, or our memories, but the item Lumora gave you, isn't that supposed to help?
Which one did she
The
get?
fish.
Do
Do you remember what the fish does?
I do not, but I do know. I do remember that it acts like a hero's feast, which I was
Yes.
planning on cooking next day.
Yep. So,
He kind of gives a nod. I might have something that might. I mean, I don't know. You know that
Well-
fish Lamora gave me?
yes, the one you said that you were going to turn into jerky.
Yes. I'm gonna prepare that night and hand it out tomorrow.
Alright. I'm unsure what this is going to do with our brains, but hopefully it's nothing that we can't easily solve.
Tyra's thinking on this as he's like chewing and kind of thinking and processing everything. Is it possible for him to like make some kind of connection with like the shearing channel and the messages?
I think we already established that Tyrus had helped Althera with that when she had talked about how she was able to get messages out further away from the waters. But the closer you all have been going into it, the more magic, at least messaging magic, has been fucky.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't. Because I couldn't remember if we actually did figure out that.
I think we did when the hags were introduced.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, Brooke thinks for a moment before going. Well, our job is to go in there, clear out whatever it is that is occupying the spot, and then I am assuming it would clear up whatever is happening with our magic, and we will send a message to the Crab Queen letting her know that she can go back home. super easy. Super easy.
Yeah. Let's
And
hope
then we
this will
will
be
head-
the. Let's hope this island that we're going to be helping will be easier than the last island we went to.
I don't think it's an island. They said it was something within the Searing Channel.
I was talking about the Crab Queen.
Oh.
Let's hope this mission for that is easier than the last mission we had on an island.
Let's not think about the last mission for an island. Alright. Everyone, be vigilant, please. The fact that none of you are saying anything is very concerning.
I'm sorry. I'm just.
Althera looks up with her cheeks full and swallows.
Gadge.
She's like, it's not polite to speak with your mouth full.
Gadri also has chipmunk cheeks.
And Tyrus leans over to Brooke as he's looking at this and goes, "You know, they do make a cute couple."
You see Brooke's hair almost turn green as she stands up and goes, I'm going to go back to my captain's quarters and I will be working on my spell book. Let me if anything happens. And she walks out.
Of course. Looks across the table to Gadri and Althera. So we haven't had that talk that apparently we should have.
Gadri
Can
kind
I
of
leave you both alone?
Gadri kind of looks up and he goes, "Oh, I had that talk years ago."
I am so happy that you know where babies come from, but that's not that conversation that I'm...
In the distance, you
Considering.
all hear a slam. The slamming of a door.
Oh.
Continue.
Gadri kind of looks to Althera in a, "Would you mind going and checking on that?" type way.
Althera looks at him and then holds up a rock, paper, scissors fist.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Yeah. It's hard to do this when our cameras aren't on. Here, hold on. How
Roll
rock,
two.
paper, scissors in D&D?
No. Just type it in the chat. Like in the in-game... Or actually, you're not in the game. Type it in the RP chat.
Oh,
And then
I was just gonna say roll a d20 and whoever's highest wins.
Yeah,
Well,
that works.
yeah.
you can
either way.
also do it here.
Where?
Well, no.
I'm not in Foundry.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
not.
yeah.
I'm gonna...
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna punch you, Matt.
I'm just rolling a d20.
Roll a d20, Matt.
All right.
I swear to God, you're
All right,
gonna
Matt,
get
roll a
punched.
d20.
Hey, give me a second here. Let me click on the button. What'd you roll?
Althera wins.
Yeah!
Gadri kind of nods a little bit. He goes, "Okay, you won. You get to go."
You see her look kind of offended. Before taking some like whipped cream on a pastry and standing up and just, dapping it on his nose before standing up and going to check on it.
You two are so cute.
I think of her like a little sister.
No! Oh, my day is ruined.
on the upper decks, Dilly sees you walking out. Morning.
Are you
Is
not
everything
gonna say
okay?
anything to tell you?
Okay, just ears go down. Okay.
Poor man.
Obviously, they heard I stabbed Gadri and they're now upset with me.
Wait, so it's Dilyu?
Yeah, Dilly saw you walking out. He's just like, oh, hey, out there. And then you don't say anything. He's just like, ears down, like, okay. Okay.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. Sorry. If Dilyu says hi to her, she's gonna smile and say hi back. She's like, breakfast is in the kitchen.
The kitchen or the dining room?
Either or, depending on how social you feel.
Kitchen. Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
So, someone anger the captain? What did Gadry or Tyrus do?
Apparently the captain gave Tyrus a mimic.
So why would she be angry about that?
I'm not entirely sure, but there was something said at breakfast between Tyrus and the captain. Maybe
So it was
he told her a really
Tyrus's
bad
fault.
joke? Probably.
She kind of stormed into her office.
I see.
Oh, there, you're guessing the slamming was the door to the office.
And she kind of nods, like, that makes sense.
Do you head to the office, or do you avoid the office?
You know what? She's gonna make sure she has some owlbear claws in her bag before heading to the office and knocking very cautiously.
Smart. Very smart.
As you knock, there's a bit of silence before the door opens up and you see Macaron there just looking at you like, hi. So you're ignoring Macaron now?
My internet has been cutting out really bad. Go on.
The door opens up after a bit of silence. And you see Macaron floating there like, hi.
Oh, hello, Macaron. I have a blueberry for you. And she holds up a blueberry from one of the treats.
They take it and they start numbing on it and move to the side like, okay, you could be allowed in. You're cool. You passed the test. You walk in and Brooke's at her table. Her spell book is open and she seems to be writing something down.
You alright, Captain? You left breakfast kind of early.
I'm fine. I'm working on a spell. That's it.
Oh, okay. You didn't really eat, so I brought you some pastries.
I'll throw a roll an
Can I
insight
just-
check.
Oh, wait, I had advantage. Wait. Yippee!
Yeah, Paladin elves have advantage.
Either way, the first one was a nat 20. Yeah, that's a 25.
Public or private?
Let's do private.
Okay, you guys talk to chat for a second while I type.
Hey, chat, how you doing today? You enjoying yourselves?
I'm so heartbroken, Gadry said. He thinks of her as a little sister. My night is ruined. Oh, that's one ship.
First
that's completely off the
Astarian.
table.
First
Yeah,
Astarian.
First Astarian breaks up with me. now Gadry is like, little sister. Oh,
That
you
could
wound
change.
me. You wound me.
So I see you, Raptor. I see you over there slinking away into the darkness. Asshole, giving us a mimic. How could you?
There.
Let me see.
It's too bad Nevi's not here.
I know.
I know,
she'd
she will
get a
be
kick
sipping
out
up
of
this tea. She'd be sipping this tea like nothing else.
Brooke kind of like taps her pen a bit and goes, "Thank you, that's very nice." And she continues. You see her like scratching out specific parts and trying to rewrite certain chemicals. Like she's trying. Basically, what you can tell is you can see that she is working on a spell and trying to essentially improve a spell. You can see above it is one of the because you have the high perception. You see that the words of it are kind of scratched out where it would be like a fire spell, and you see her essentially trying to work on a way to transform that into acid or ice or something other than fire. It's very nice of you.
You
Thank you,
what?
Althea. Huh?
Of course. Of course. Is there something I can help you with regarding that spell?
I don't think so. I don't know if it's something I learned from Tambrix that I am trying to fix.
Would you like me to try?
You can definitely get the sensing of what I had sent to you, and she's just like, "No, I'm great. I'm fine. Thank you, though."
Alright, well, good luck. I'm just gonna leave the room and go back downstairs to make sure Gadri and Tyrus haven't, like, caused a food fight.
So while this is happening, Tyrus and Gadra, you have been left alone together amongst food.
Tyrus is just staring at Gadri.
Lilith is staring at you guys from the other side of the table, drowsy.
Are you always like this?
Who?
You.
Oh. he kind of looks over it, is all like, "What do you mean?"
Just nothing seems to bother you.
He nods a little bit and he goes, Why should things bother me?"
Well, considering what we are going into, could very well and truly be something horrific if it's enough to stop a interspecies war and prevent the captain and Althera from sending and receiving messages. That's not an easy thing to do. That is something that is worth considering what it might be.
He kind of nods a little bit and he goes, "Yeah, it could be something very powerful. It could be something very dangerous to us. But stressing and worrying over it isn't going to help anything."
No, but we can at least think about what it could be and prepare for it.
Which we are doing.
I can very much see that breakfast is a needed step into preparation.
He kind of chuckles a little bit and he goes, You can't fully plan for the unknown. We know we're going for something strong. We know that it's something that's caused the Swaggin and
The Swaggins and the Tritons.
the Swaggins and the Tritons to form some sort of pact or truce or something. We know these things we know, but we don't know what it is. And because we don't have enough information, we can't truly make too many big plans.
Well, here's something I should ask you then. Are you prepared to end that truce between the two species if needed?
He kind of chuckles a little bit and he goes, "Tyrus, I'm a general. I've had to end pacts before."
It's not what I'm asking you. See, here's the thing. Being on the battlefield, fighting Jorhas, that's one thing. I understand you have a brotherhood with the men under you. But we're not your men. We're going to be in the middle of that. And if we do have to end that the whole peace between the two, we're going to be dead in the middle of that. And you're saying you're okay with that?
He kind of nods a little bit and he goes, "Yeah, because you guys aren't my men under me. You guys are my family. I'm willing to lay my life on the line, put myself in harm's way for you guys. I'll defend you guys with every bit of strength and magic that I have."
But what if that's not enough?
then I'll go down fighting.
That's not what I mean, Gadri.
I know what you mean. But you're saying it like it's predetermined.
I'm saying it like
That
the possibility. And you're
There's always the
shrugging it off.
possibility. There is always the possibility of death. If I worry, if I stress, if I think about any of you dying, then it can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. And I'd rather not think about that. Why would I worry and stress and bring myself such anguish thinking about any of you dying?
See, here's the thing about that, Gadri. It's all about perspective. You're looking at it, me asking these questions, as if I'm saying this as we're gonna die and there's nothing you can do about it. Why consider that? I'm thinking beyond that. I'm thinking this is a potentially dangerous location that we're going to. What are our options? How can we escape if we need to? I don't try to look for the danger of what's ahead and think, oh, I better protect my friends. I look at the danger ahead and I'm curious about everything about it, but I also look for every single avenue out as well. I don't see many avenues out in the path ahead, Gadri.
Gadget kind of leans a bit on the table and he goes, you might not see them, but that doesn't mean there isn't some there.
Well, I know there are some. There's always the possibility of escape. I'm just not comfortable with how few options there are.
He picks up a little bit of bread and bites into it and then goes, then make more options.
That's what I plan on doing today. What about you?
He kind of chuckles a little bit and he goes, I'm not a future options type guy. I'll make options when I need to.
It's times like these that I hate that I see myself in you sometimes, Gadri.
And that is when Althera walks into the dining hall.
Can I see the tension?
Is there tension, you guys?
It
No.
sounds like there's tension. Fuck.
It's more of a there is a bit of tension, but it's not a tension of like we're staring at daggers at each other, not like Naruto and Sasuke, but more like there's a looming air between us.
It's think of it like the day before you go rock climbing on a really big mountain.
Uh-huh.
And you know that it's dangerous, but at the same time you're planning and you've made all these plans, so I'm trying to think of a better analogy, because for me rock climbing is the only analogy that I can think of, but think of it like the tension the day before a really big test.
So you walk in and you see this, and you see Lilith is like sitting there as a dragon, a cup of tea in her hand, just watching them back and forth, licking up the water of the hot boiled leaf juice.
I mean, there's a good way to kind of read the tension, is that she's actually wide awake for this.
Yeah, she's gonna give Lilith a look. Kind of like, you know when you want to gossip with a friend and you're like, we'll talk later? She's kind of giving Lilith that look and then looks at Gadris and Tyree. What?
Gadris and Tyree. Okay, those are your female names.
What? Sorry, Huh?
Gadris, they figured us out now.
You need to use the sleep.
Apparently. How did I fuck it up that bad? I've never...
Gadris
That's the
and
worst.
Tyree.
Gadris and Tyree. Oh, kill me.
No. Then we wouldn't have
She,
moments like this.
True. So she's gonna look at Tyrus and Gadry.
Oh, party hydrate.
And-
Okay, I want to drink water.
And just kind of give a somewhat tense smile. She's like, oh, well, if you both are sure. What were you talking about?
Plans.
The
Plans
path
for
ahead.
this. Yeah, plans for the Searing Channel.
I'm hoping I can contact my goddess finally, or my brother, or sister-in-law, or any family really. It seems I can finally get in some type of contact with them once I'm on land.
I'm hoping we can get you that contact before we get to land.
Who knows?
I do.
Something tells me what's ahead might be related to that.
Who knows? The DM does.
That nerd.
Yeah.
All right, how dare she? That one gif of the jock just sitting in the locker room is going, yes! No.
Although
Hot
you're able
joke's
to
on
report
you.
Back to Gadry that it was Brooke who slammed the door.
But yeah, she's like, well, if you two want to go about your days, now that you've finished breakfast, me and Lilith will clean up.
I'll help. I need to come down to the kitchen anyway.
Oh, all right. Is there any particular reason?
Yeah, I need to start repairing that fish.
Oh, then the kitchen's all yours. I refuse to be in the same room as that fish.
I will make sure to keep an eye out for you before I start breaking it anywhere.
I appreciate it.
Also,
Lilith, would you like to come with me for some girl time?
Lilith looks at you and she gives like a yawn before nodding a bit and sliding her head off the table. Altair, and you know that Brooke also needs to borrow the kitchen at some point with Dilliu. A terrifying
Yeah,
thought.
before she leaves, she looks at Tyrus and she's like, oh, by the way, the captain and Dilliu are going to borrow the kitchen later.
That's fine. I don't need it for the whole day. Just need to prepare it for jerky.
All right,
Tyrus,
just figured I'd let you know.
Thank
you remember Brooke saying something about her going to go cook something?
Yep.
Fear sets in your heart. You remember the pan.
Yeah. So
right.
Tyrus is going to go ahead and assist with the dishes and start bringing them down to the kitchen with Althera.
Okay. Gadry, what are you doing?
Gadget's just gonna do some rounds for now.
Okay. Once the dishes are done and Althera leaves the kitchen, Tyrus, you are left alone with a fish that can apparently breathe air.
Just staring at this fish.
Big old rainbow trout looking fish just looking at you. Like, very confused about what's going on.
Can you understand me?
Staring.
What I thought. Well, at least I know ways to make this humane.
Still staring at you like
Does it
completely
do like the...
unblinking.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. Fish don't have eyelids. That's right.
Yep. It's unblinkingly staring at you like, what are you gonna do?
Don't worry. Let's just say they're gonna have one of the best dreams of your life.
That's fucking terrifying. Why would you say that?
It's looking up at you as you're getting the knife, and just sees a shadow over your face as you say this, like, oh god.
No, he doesn't get the knife. He already has a knife on him.
I know,
And
you get the
grabs-
knife out, and it's just seeing you
No,
like,
no.
ugh.
No, he doesn't get the knife out. He just
Mm.
says this as he's slowly reaching over, and he grabs the rolling pin.
Oh no.
And then as the fish is trying to contemplate this, Tyrus is gonna go for a stun strike on his forehead.
I mean, it's a fish. It can't really do anything besides just sit there.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm basically doing one of the humane things of stunning it so it doesn't feel anything before Tyrus, disconnects the head from the spinal column.
You start
And he gets to
cooking
work.
away. Wonderful
Yep.
seasonings, prepping, cutting, descaling. The scales are all rainbow and pretty as they fall out to the ground.
I'm actually gonna try to save some of that fish skin.
The skin or the scales?
Yeah. The skin
Okay.
with the scales on it.
Okay. Roll
He's
sleight of
gonna-
hand.
All right. Hey. Now let me double check that real quick.
If you, since you are a chef, you can for this have advantage on it
Yay!
because you
Thank
have chef tools and all that shit. Which I don't think you'll really need it. Your sleight of hand's pretty fucking good.
All right, cool. That was the advantage. What? Fuck it. Considering what this is, I'm going to use a sorcery point to reroll that and see if I get better. Nope, 18.
You managed to get a good part of it off with the scales still attached.
All right, he's going to, as like a little side project, start tanning the fish hide. So he's
Yeah.
going to basically start working on the jerky, toss the guts out the window, so they don't, start stinking up the place.
Chuck it out the window. It just flies back and hits the ship. like when you try to spit something out of a car window and it just.
He just tosses it out the window, and Delia just like takes a look out the side, just tries to take the fresh air across the face.
Poor
Exactly.
Dilly, man.
The depression. Nah, Dilly's upstairs. Ixtal, on the other hand, is downstairs.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Tyra says you throw
Tyrus
it out
is
the
dead.
window. You just hear like a few moments. It's just a few moments of silence. You're like, there we go. Before you hear, what the hell? And you look at the open door, and across the hallway, you just see Ixtal staring at you with fish guts on their face, just looking at you.
Just looks
What?
down the hallway. As
The
it's all
hell?
slowly starts closing the door. I'll take care of that later.
Let's see, what
Correct.
spells do you have again?
Cracks the door open. I'll take care of that later. I'm sorry. Close it. What happened?
I'm just looking at his spells, at their spells. They could do so many things to you, my god. As
Yeah.
they stare, just, you can feel almost holes in the door being created as you hear a door open, you hear Inca, and just closes the door.
Fuck. I'm gonna take care of that now. Heck yes. Rushes off to the door, opens up. No. I'll take care of it now.
Don't tell Inca. As you stop to Ixtal, he's just like staring at you.
I apologize. I did not mean to do that. As he like comes up and he's like starting to cast prestidigitation to get the fish guts off of him.
You see them like little fumes. They're just going from their head and just like it's rare to see Ixtal actually get
I'll be
mad.
right back. I gotta put my ice cream away.
There's color on Ixtal's face. That's never a good thing.
Yeah, I am sorry. That was not meant for you. That was meant for the ocean, for the chum. That was supposed to be chum for the fish. As he's like cleaning him up with prestidigitation and all that.
How about we don't throw it out the windows this time and we just dump it overboard?
Well, that was what it's supposed to be.
You are
I
lucky. You are
apologize.
one of the very few people I can trust on this boat.
I apologize, Sextall. Door close.
Exactly. They just look at you and they're like, you're lucky, and they freaking go inside the room. Just close the door.
Inca, get the trap on. He just goes back to the kitchen slowly, just close the door behind him, just.
At least you know
Almost-
Ixtal trusts you.
Almost had a panic attack there. Looks over at the gutted fish below. I just look at him and go, okay, that's fair. And gets back to it.
Back on deck. Who wants to go first? Gadri or Althera?
I'll go first. Why not?
Okay.
Baby. I just saw what you put in the Twitch chat.
Yeah. And I stand by
You're
it. I
hanging
cast
out with
instant
Lilith.
Brazilian wax on Gadri.
He's hairy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Gadri and Matt are hairy. Don't do that shit. Cruel.
And now he won't be.
Yeah.
So you're
But yeah,
chilling
she's
with
like,
the Lilith.
so she's gonna start massaging like scale oil in like shining oil into her scales. Partially to keep it clean. Other part to like what's the word? Just a a nice kind of like mini girls' day. She's like, so what were they talking about?
So she looks up at you in dragon form. And she starts talking in Draconic. And I believe Althera speaks Draconic.
She does.
Okay. They were. Cyrus was talking about like asking Gadri why he is the way he is. Gadri gave kind of vague answers. And then they started going back and forth about like the Syrian Channel and plans and things we need to worry about. I feel like there was more to it that could have been said.
Mm-hmm.
But like they just continue talking about this particular subject. And then Tyra said that he sees himself in Gadri, which is kind of confusing.
How so?
They're nothing alike.
Yes, you're right there.
Gadri's quiet and very much not always here, though he's vigilant. Tyrus is very loud, and he's always here, but not too vigilant. Like fire and water.
I'd say more like oil and water. But yes, the analogy still stands.
Though I don't know which one's which.
I think they switch off. Depending on the situation, that is.
I feel like Tyrus could benefit from, instead of starting a conversation with, why are you like this? Maybe a compliment. Gadri could throw a compliment at him too.
Honestly, I don't think they need to be in a room alone together. I think if there needs to be another conversation, divvied out by the captain, someone needs to be there to moderate.
Speaking of, what was the door slam?
The captain was frustrated about something. I think it's a spell she's working on. It was quite simple. It was just Agazar's agonizers.
You can just say Scorcher's spell, because I always say that too. I can't fucking pronounce that first one.
Okay, yeah. She's like, it's the Scorcher spell.
Agonazar.
Thank you.
Oh, fancy pants, Rich McGee over here. Anyway,
Over here, fuck you, spelling BS.
You just hear Tyrus just yell out the window. Eganazar goes back to it.
Anyway,
Tyrus on the win.
she thinks for a moment. Why do you think they not like each other? And the spell. I think that's one of like Tambrix's spells.
She did say it came from Tambrick and she was trying to fix it. Fix it how? I don't know. As
The
for
tension
Gadri
between
and Tyre,
them. Oof.
I believe it all stems from a mountain of things. One of those being that it's quite clear they both have a thing for the captain. And in some way, they're subconsciously fighting for her affections. Even now. That and men tend to always be bullheaded.
Oh, I already knew that they were fighting for her affections. Between Tyrus dragging me to go pick out flowers for the captain, and then Gadri dragging me to go see a glass blower to make the captain like this really cool like jellyfish thing and stuff. Yeah, I kind of figured they both like the captain.
It's quite interesting to watch. I'm sure my goddess is getting a field day out of it. There's one thing she loves more than love, it's drama. Like
what about you? I saw you making
What about
goo-goo
me?
eyes at my brother. Both my brothers.
Just
Does that mean we're
little
gonna be
blunt of
sisters?
fantasies. Well, as much as I would love that, I'm not entirely sure. I believe I might already be spoken for, so it's probably quite unlikely.
You know, it's really entertaining to watch.
What?
It's really entertaining to watch Gadri and Tyrus go back and forth about Brooke, but also you go back and forth with Gadri and Tyrus.
About...
I don't know, the moments you all share. The tension between all of you is amazing. Ixtal and me talk about it all the time. You're like our favorite thing to watch.
Me?
No, you, Gadri, Tyrus, Brooke. It's just like one big freaking circle of drama.
They are living in a telenovela.
Well, I'd like to think I'm not part of that drama. Well, I know I am, but not in the sense that I'm fully invested in it. I'm here to just facilitate love.
And
The will
find
of my
some.
goddess. Maybe. Although I believe love is being found for me, which takes some of the guesswork out of it, which is nice.
Nah. I don't believe in that stuff. My mom was betrothed to Tambrix's dad, and you saw how that turned out. Found love, arranged love isn't always the best. It's sometimes you find it in the craziest ways, like a dragon. You should marry
You're right
a dragon.
there. I am a dragon.
I
Well,
think
maybe
Dad
if
might
the
know some.
Oh, that's very kind of you, Lilith. If, the chance arises one day, maybe. But, I've brought quite a few couples together successfully. So
You brought them
sometimes
together.
love just needs a... Well, yes, but it was with the approval of their families, and them, of course. And they all ended up happy.
So you're getting the same courtesy, right? Love is being found for you, but not without the approval of at least you, right? Otherwise, that's pretty one-sided and kind of fucked up.
I'm sure I'll be brought into it eventually. My brother has a tendency to gather all the information he can and then bring it to me and make it comprehensive for my teeny tiny little brain.
Are you saying you're stupid?
Thick, yes. Stupid, not really. My cousin used to say that I'm book smart but common sense dumb. And she wasn't wrong.
Well, as long as you get the actual say in it. If you don't actually get the say in it, that's kind of pretty fucked up. Especially the whole, like, love goddess thing.
You're the second person to tell me that, but I have faith that I'll be guided one way or the other. And of course, whichever has my goddess's blessing is most likely the one I'll go with.
What
Can't
if...
argue with the goddess of love.
Sure you can. You can argue with anyone and everyone, and it's great. But what if your brother gives you the options, but you find someone else that you like? You still
Well,
get to decide in the end, right?
Yes, I would. Yes. She doesn't have the heart to tell Lilith. She's like, anyway, tell me more about your mother and father. I hear bits and pieces, but I want to know more about what makes Lilith Lilith, and family is part of it.
Well, my mom ran away from Tambrix's dad a while back, and she was traveling through the countryside, and she happened to stumble upon a cave during a storm, and what she didn't know was that cave was not supposed to be found. She went in there, and there was a giant sleeping purple dragon. She thought maybe if she could hunker down and stay quiet, they'd never be able to tell. They woke up the next day, and he was standing over her in his human form.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently they hit it off right away as Mom had the curiosity that he seemed to like. She was a bit skeptical at first because, you know, evil ex-husband,
Right.
dragon that's, you know, tends to be evil. But apparently, even though those who are said are evil tend to be some of the best people you could meet. Misunderstood.
They do. Those are some of my favorite stories as well.
Besides, my mom likes the fact that if anything happened to her, he would literally burn a whole village down.
That does have a certain effect on someone, knowing that you're so loved that they'd do anything. Anyway, your scales are all done. What do you think?
She climbs off of your lap and kind of shakes out her wings, looking around. She smiles approvingly. They're shiny.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels
It'll
a lot
help-
better in this weather.
Oh yes, and the oil will help repel any dirt.
How much scales do you have?
A few patches here and there. She I'm trying to think how she do this. She unbuttons part of the side of her dress to show a patch of scales on her left hip. And then she slips off a shoe to show another patch on the top of her feet. Or one of her feet. She's like, and I have one, right in between my shoulder blades, towards the right.
You have a show. You have an audience.
Hmm?
You turn your head and you see unicorns and cats staring at you.
She hastily starts to, like, because she wasn't, like, showing much, but she still, like, hastily buttons it back up, like, I think I'm gonna go downstairs.
With the fish?
To my room.
Okay. She kind of like narrows her eyes like, okay, interesting.
She's like, besides, there's not much for me to do up here. I could try contacting my brother, but last time I did, I got a massive headache.
Was he that annoying?
No, it was like our connection wasn't quite right. Though, I suppose it couldn't hurt now that we're above deck. And yeah, that's what she's gonna do. She's gonna try and cast sending to her brother again.
Okay, roll that percentile.
Oh, jeez. 96.
And what is this message?
Hello. She kind of goes over to a more secluded spot, and she says, "Hello, brother. I met one of my no, hold on. Hello, I met one of what's Tambrix's family's last name?
Raquette.
Yeah, she said, I met the eldest Raquette brother. He said you had come by the kingdom to talk about a betrothal. I hope you, Lushek, and the new baby are doing all right. I can't wait to visit you soon with my new friends. Please tell me more about... please tell me you aren't setting up your daughter for a betrothal this early."
There's a silence for a while, and you start to worry. There's no headache, no static. You start to worry that it didn't quite get out there until you hear a bit of a hazy sound.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a perfect connection, but you can hear your brother speaking. Out there, it's Yora, Ilion. Do you understand how worried I was? Essentially, I'm not having Skelly voice it right now because I'm just throwing this out there right now.
Yeah.
This is on the spot thing. Althera, Diora, Ilion, do you understand how much trouble you are in right now? Why have you not been contacting us? Where have you been? Where are you right now? Do you understand how worried I have been? Lushik is going crazy. Your nieces and nephew, and then it just cuts. Just full rambling on.
Can I respond?
You'll have to cast it again, and that's another percentile die.
You know what? I'm willing to take the risk. 67.
Roll a wisdom save.
Oh, fuck. 15.
Okay. What is your message?
I'm sorry. On a pirate ship. Message doesn't work. I'm safe. I'll send a letter once on land. Love you. Tell Lushik I love her. And mother and father. And then essentially the verbalization of like a sweat, you know, the nervous smiling emoji and a heart emoji.
Love you.
Love you.
So you do take 3 points of psychic damage. Thankfully, you have 14 temporary hit points on you.
Yeah. Wait, how many hit points do I take?
3.
Fuck.
So you start to get your headache again, and it's very extremely fuzzy this time as it comes back to you. As you just hear, "Pirate! What are you now?" And then that's it.
Althera's gonna turn to Lilith, Cat, and Unicorse and smile. It's like, brother's doing well. Was able to get a somewhat clear connection with him this time.
They're all just staring at you. Gadri, as you're making your rounds, you just see all 3 of these animals just staring at Althera.
Dare.
Does Gadri start staring?
Gadri is staring at the animals staring at you.
Oh, thanks for the help, Gadri.
Lilith gives you a dragon thumbs up.
So does Cat.
It is fate.
Unicorns can't.
Unicorn
Unicorn
raises
just
their
looks at-
horn up just a little bit.
Just looks at his hooves. Oh.
Sad
Well,
unicorn sounds.
Goes back to drinking room.
Well, I'm gonna go and try find Dilyu, see if we can do some crafting together. I want to know how he weaves those baskets. I know how to weave a basket, like a basic basket, a basket with a lid, but how does he do the designs? Anyway, I'll see you all.
You're not gonna
at
go back to your
lunch.
room?
I think I need to be with someone with a more calming aura.
Yeah, you don't want to hang around me then.
Well, be safe. And then she's gonna look for Dilyu, so they.
I'm gonna go
do some
trample
crafts. Don't.
She begins to flap her wings and fly up.
But yeah, then she go find Dilyu for some quaff time.
Dilyu is where he normally is at the steering wheel. But before that, as you go to look, Gadri, what are you doing? You're making your rounds. You saw some weird shit. Then you see Lilith start to fly. You just hear, like, throughout this whole thing, you just see a lot of, like, Althera and Lilith roaring back at each other.
Are they speaking in Draconic?
Yes, this entire time.
You just see them going, rah, 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 rah.
Yeah, you just kind of. Yeah, you just kind of does this. Oh, dang it.
So at one point, you just keep passing by them because they were sitting right here as they were speaking Draconic. They're just walking around and around and around and around.
Yep.
Katz looks over at you like, why are you just walking in circles, my dude?
Gadri looks back in a what else is there to do type way.
Cat contemplating what you have asked them. Like, they look like they're seriously contemplating it.
Hear dialed noises.
Before
Confused
Cat,
cat noises.
before Cat jumps down and you have mental connection with Cat, you get an image in your head and it shows there's your pocket watch, there's your, the sword that you got, there's, the items that you found in the shipwreck, there's smith tools you were thinking about learning, there's Undercommon, which you need to tell Brooke about. There's training Brooke, making her freaking run around in a circle like you are doing for some reason. There's many things you can do.
Tyrus needs to talk to Inca and Gadri about the training regimen and stop wearing grooves in his deck.
So is there anything from the list that Kat has thrown at you that you would like to do?
I forgot about the pocket watch.
Yeah, there was the pocket watch you got from the trees, and then you got a piece of wood that has an address on it, and a what are they called? A pendant with an image of two small girls in there, and an engraving in it with some initials with a small letter that was with it inside of a box saying basically letters from someone's wife writing to him being like, I hope your journey is doing well. The pregnancy's coming along great. Your daughters miss you. We love you. So on and so forth. That's why
yeah.
after Darktoe we were heading to Stillbent.
Indeed, yes. I remember now, yes. Yes.
Yes, I've known all along.
Yes, of course.
Really? Tell me,
No
what are the
question.
initials on the pendant?
Yes, there are definitely initials on the pendant. Yes.
Anyway, is there anything you want to do? Thought you wrote this
Uh,
down. You literally had me repeat it so you could write it down.
I probably did. It is probably written down somewhere.
It might be in the threads.
It's not.
It's a good
No.
place to put it.
It is.
Hmm. Yeah, I probably have it somewhere. But Gadri will start. He will go to the captain to start learning Undercommon.
Okay. Well, you're not learning Undercommon, you're learning Jurhasian. You already know
Data.
Undercommon.
Yeah.
So you go
I'm
in
learning
there.
something from the captain.
You go in there and you see Brooke sitting at her desk. Once again, her spell book's in front of her, and she seems to be writing out like a sigil or a symbol and stuff, and she seems to be like marking out specific spots and replacing them as she's trying to take the Scorcher spell and switch the element from it. And she looks up to you. Yes?
He goes,
Is there trouble?
No trouble. I was just curious if you could teach me Jorhasian.
She blinks for a moment and goes, "Why do you want to learn that language?"
Just in case I ever need to. It'd be better to be able to speak it than to have to go through a translator and not know what they're saying, you know?
Well, I can teach you Zoroastrian. It's not the prettiest language.
Neither is common.
Common doesn't have
God.
enough curse words. But unfortunately, Zoroastrian doesn't have enough friendly words. Kind of like Undercommon, where they don't have a word for friend.
Just one you're least likely to betray.
She taps her pencil on her spellbook for a second before thinking and goes, "Alright. I'm also teaching Tyrus and Althea how to speak Undercommon. Don't know why they would want to learn such a language, but I think it's to talk better with Solnet."
He nods a little bit and, I could assist with that if you need.
She leaves for a moment and goes, "It's a good thing they know Elvish. It's kind of the same. Kind of."
Gadri kind of does the whole hand thing, like,
It's got more interpretations of different words. Like I said, there's no friend in Undercommon, but there is trusted, and that's all you can really say, because in the dynasty there isn't really quote-unquote friends. Just people you trust more than others. Cat, what do you want? Cat, stop scratching my door. Hold on. Gadri, your cat's a menace. Come here, fluffy ass.
Pawing at Gadri.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Kitty noises are the best.
Anyway, I think I got him to shut up for a bit. I gave him a treat. Don't you start, Bella. No, don't fucking huff at me. Anyway. So. Brooke thinks for a moment and goes, "Alright, I guess we'll start with the basics."
Gadri
She
nods.
thinks for a moment about where to teach him, goes, "We can learn in the dining room, we can learn out on the deck, that way we keep an eye out for things. We could probably learn on the crow's nest."
He nods and he goes, "Sounds like a plan to me. Teach." And he, like, gives a wink.
She's unamused.
so no difference.
She's looking at you unamused as she closes her spell book. And you both head up to the crow's nest.
I was going to mention something about the crow's nest.
Oh god, what did you do to the crow's nest?
When they get up the crow's nest, they suddenly notice the distinct smell of fish.
What the hell is that?
We're in the ocean.
They look around and they see what looks to be some sort of like meat that is hanging off of the railing.
Never mind,
not-
I'm going to go learn
What?
we're going to learn in my room. She just walks away like,
Why would you put it up in the crow's nest?
It's the best place to get the sun.
Best place to get the sun and less salt water.
Yeah. It's the driest spot on the. It's literally the driest spot on the ship, and you need dryness for jerky and tanning.
Brooke, as Brooke gets up there, she kind of sniffs, and you see her freaking face go a bit greenish, and she's just like, my room, and just freaking climbs back down like,
Andrew kind of laughs a little bit and then makes his way following her.
Get to Brooke's room, freaking, as you sit down, Brooke's like, by the way, you freaking bring your chair from your room as she sits on her bed to start freaking teaching.
No, that's half the things you own.
Brooke looks to him and goes, by the way, is that drawing? Cat? No. Motherfucker.
Cat starts eating the
clawing
drawing.
this goddamn shit. No, my sister's cat's clawing the door. He wants out, but we can't let him out because he takes 15 minutes to catch that bitch. He's very fast. So Brooke looks to him and says, about the drawing.
He kind of nods a little bit and he goes, yeah.
When did you find time to do that?
He kind of rubs the back of his head and he goes, it's a work in progress.
She raises an eyebrow. I don't even look like that anymore.
He kind of chuckles a little bit and goes, it's a work in progress.
Well, if you ever want to learn how to draw and do art, Inka had asked me to teach her how to paint.
He kind of nods a little bit and he goes, I'll keep that in mind.
Perhaps we can have Tyrus model for us. You can learn anatomy.
Yeah, Drew just kind of laughs.
Alright, let's start with, I guess, the basics of hello and how are you. She says some words in Jurhasiad and looks at you to say it back.
Gadri does his best to try and do so.
As you finish saying the sentence, you see her trying not to laugh, and she's like, that's definitely asking, how are you? As you see Macaron just looking at her disapprovingly like, that's rude. How could you make him say that?
Oh, this is drinking with tires.
Teaching him all the swear words.
Alright. Shall we time skip a bit? Or is there anything anyone wants to do?
Tires is going to be working on the fish. Like I said, he's basically using the crow's nest right now as a canning and jerky making spot.
Nasty ass.
Hey, it's the best place to do it.
I know, but still gross.
And hey, you know what? Keeps Gadri out of it, so he can probably do his job for once.
You would
So-
think.
Honestly, yeah, fair.
With all those seasonings, Gadry's sitting up there just like, ah.
You know what's really funny is that if Brooke hadn't taken him back to the room, he would probably try and steal a bite.
Nasty ass.
Sushi's a thing.
That's not
Anyway,
sushi at that point. That is half cooked.
does anyone have anything else they want to do before we do a time skip to later tonight?
Althera wants. Oh, later tonight is in dinner, or later tonight is in bedtime.
Around like dinner time or wherever it is you guys want to stop at.
Okay. Yeah, no, Althera just wants to talk to Tyrus while they're cooking dinner or something.
Yeah, he's
Alright.
cleaned up. He's cleaned up the fish. The kitchen does not smell of fish, so he's taking extra precaution to make sure that it is welcoming to Althera.
So, you had done that a couple hours ago. This is going to be roughly around when dinner starts.
Mm-hmm.
Why did I do PM? And so this will be roughly around the time dinner starts. So that's around 5 o'clock that you would be 5:30 that you'd be starting dinner. Brooke and Dilly had gone into the kitchen previously. Dilly made sure that the kitchen was cleaned up, but Brooke and Dilly had gone in there and made what Brooke had wanted. She literally practically barricaded the doors to the kitchen, so no one could enter. As she created her masterpiece. Out there, when you saw Dilly leave the kitchen, you saw him looking a bit concerned, but, it's fine. It'll be fine.
Tyrus came in soon. Tyrus came in soon after to clean up the fish stuff and just goes, "Oh my god, not again." Walks out with the pot.
Nah. You walk in there. Again, it would be later on after he had cleaned up.
Yeah.
You walked in and the kitchen was clean. Dilliu and Brooke made sure that they cleaned it, because if not, they would be getting a lecture from Althera, and we saw what happened to the harpy that got lectured by Althera.
Oh yeah, lectured to death.
Yep. Gadry, place where you would be, Althera and Tyrus are in the kitchen.
Tyrus is for the most part quiet as he's cooking with her.
Oh, I have a gift for you.
Perks up and looks over to her.
She's gonna reach into her bag of holding. She's like, Bartholomew, could you get those chips? Yes, those exactly. Thank you. And she holds out the bag of poker chips that she got from, I think it was the dealer fight?
Mm-hmm. Tyrus, you recognize these
belong to you?
immediately.
He freezes as he just looks at these, eyes wide, as he's just like, "Where did you get those?"
Well, when we went into your dream to fight, I found them there.
I thought you got them from Gadry.
Oh, no, you're right. I completely forgot where I had gotten them. Scratch that. She got them from
You
Gadry.
saw Gadry pick them up, and then you proceeded to ask Gadry for them.
Oh, that's right. Well, in the dream, it was like everything was happening in slow motion. I saw that in the past, Gadry had picked them up and had pocketed them. So, when we came back to the land of the living, Enka and I asked Gadry for them.
I see. You know what these are?
They're soul chips.
Yeah. They're more than just that. They are raw, unfiltered, untapped life energy.
Mm-hmm.
Can be used for a lot of things. Just staring at them, particularly one of the silver ones, as he's just taking in.
Fate appears. You're stressed.
Yeah. He's just staring at it as he just reaches out and kind of starts taking them off of Althera's hands. Thank you. Thank you for
course.
retrieving these.
It felt like it was important to your closure.
Yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Looks over to her as he tries to give a smile, but there's just way too much emotion going through that actually makes it feels strained, but he's not like trying to make it like a forced smile. But he just like tries to show her some appreciation. Here, looks of fate. Why don't you put these in my room?
Fate, like, leans over as you hold the bag out, and she kind of sniffs it. You see, like, she growls a little before she, like, takes it in her mouth and pops out of existence. What is for dinner? Awkwardness ensues.
Stir fry.
Ooh. Harpy stir fry.
Yeah, we're delicious and dungeoning this shit.
Okay. You two start preparing a lovely meal of stir fry. Is there any other conversations that shall be had?
Nope. That's the only thing I wanted to do before bed.
Tires?
So when night falls, he does go and collect the jerky.
Okay.
And he basically like keeps the oven a little warm. He like keeps it low warm so that he can let it finish overnight.
During dinner, Brooke is going to eat in the captain's office, and who is going to be taking first watch? I know that Inca is going to not be here for her watch, so we're going to give her the middle watch again. Who wants morning and who wants night? Althera and Brooke will be a shift, and Gadri and Tyrus will be a shift, so says Brooke. These bitches gotta talk. These bitches gotta hang out.
We totally talk.
You guys need to hang out and be bros.
We could be professional colleagues.
You need to be bros. You need to be besties.
Then you need to turn back time.
Althera's gonna opt for nighttime watch would probably be best, right? Because she has to get up in the morning to make food.
Probably.
Then yeah, she
Nighttime
would suggest
watch.
she take.
Then goes to sleep during mid-shift, wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Brooke looks to Gadri and Tyrus and go, alright, you two are on morning shift.
Alright, Captain.
Gadri does a salute.
Do not burn my ship down. Understand?
Tyre seems a little distracted.
Gadri goes, I'll make sure he doesn't burn anything down with his ice powers.
Brooke walks over to Tyrus and she kind of like flicks his forehead lightly. Hey.
He blinks, perks up, his ears kind of like stand straight up. He's like, hi.
Hi. You good?
Looks over to Gadri. Yeah, I'll be good.
Insight check.
Insight check.
This bitch lying to me? 20.
Alright, give me a second. Where's my thing? Hold on.
Your thing is in the trash can.
It's in the pants. I need to do this. Alright.
I remember this one time I scared Matt because I accidentally knocked over dice and all he heard was. He's like, wait, why is that so many dice? And I'm just like, what? Huh? No, I accidentally knocked over my dice. I'm sorry.
Alright,
Yeah,
what's your roll?
I panicked.
Oh, you got a 20?
Yeah.
He's hard to read. There's definitely something bothering him, but it's hard to tell if he's actually saying something untrue or not.
She kind of looks at you as you like glance over to Gadget and she goes, Tyrus, if you need me to take the shifts with Gadget, it'll be fine.
No. I'll be fine with the shift with Gadry.
You're not going to freeze it over?
No, I'll be fine.
You're going to make sure Gadget doesn't burn it down?
Yes, I'll make sure he does not burn the ship down. After all, what kind of bosun would I be if I would be so irresponsible as to let the first mate burn the ship down?
You're like suddenly there's a regret in her eyes. Don't make me regret this. Okay?
I would say trust us, but at the same time, I understand what the meaning of that, but behind that to it is, yeah.
I trust you both. I do. Out of all the people here, you two are my most trusted people. But... Do I trust you two together is the question.
Well, the last time he trusted us together, we fought a mimic successfully.
That doesn't bode well for my worries. That just means danger follows you both wherever you go. Get some sleep. And, you see her kind of, like, looking off to the side. She's like, I'm not the best cook. I will admit that. But I had Dilyu help me with this. And you had gotten me flowers, and I wanted to say thank you for that. And, here. And she holds out a small package to you. I know you're into the culinary arts and all that stuff.
He blinks. And like this definitely was something that he was not expecting at all as he just takes the package. He goes, thank you. What is it? He starts opening it.
It's just a midnight snack or something. I know you were working on the circle, so here. Anyway, Dilly made sure that they were at least edible. And that's all I can promise. And she says that she walks away like...
Immediately looks over to Dilly to make sure he's okay.
You look over to Dilly. Dilly looks towards you and just like gives you a thumbs up like, eh. And then looks to Brooke and gives her a thumbs up and she flips him off before hurrying. Just like, I'm going to my post. Very much tsundere mode activate.
Tyrus just looks back and watches her walk off. Looks into the bag and sees what is actually in there.
It looks to be a variety of different types of truffles.
Oh.
Simple recipe. How could you fuck it up?
I'm gonna trust Brooke on this. It's a gluten-free bagel.
It's a gluten-free bagel, yes. With no cream cheese.
Just starts trying to chew on it, and it's just firm. It just breaks apart in his mouth.
They're not like perfect quality.
Well, no, I was talking about the bagel.
Yeah, the truffles, when you eat them, they're not perfect quality. There's definitely some texture issues there, but not too much flavor. But, you know, it's not killing you. It's not breathing in your hands.
Yeah, he'll try one for now to see how it is.
Yeah.
And he gives a small smile. You know, not bad for the first time.
And now
Except
you get to
Gad.
head to bed with all the sugar in your system.
It looks over to Gadry as he does, just silently walks away.
Gadry, you heading off to bed?
Yeah, Gadry heading to bed. You doing the bed thing?
You heard Brooke because she was over with you, both of you, so that you both knew that you were on shift. As she was like, "You two, morning shift. Can I trust you both? Don't freeze the ship. Don't burn the ship. Have a snack. Walk away."
Y'all should be awake by that time.
Listen, Brooke likes to sleep. Althera, yes. Brooke, So, now, Gadry goes to bed. Tyrus heads off to bed.
So Tyrus is actually not going to be going to sleep.
How dare. I said you were sleeping. Get in your room.
He does go to his room, but he's far too distracted at the reveal of the tokens, or the chips. And he's like holding the gold one in his hand, looking at it like, I wonder who this was.
It could have
And
been
he's
Brooke.
just like, and he's like, yeah, that's one of the things that he is worrying about, because like, he knows that Brooke was destined to be one of these chips, and so he's just like staring at him. And it
And
keeps
Brooke
him up
had
the entire
mentioned
night.
to you, that Brooke had mentioned to you that the dealer held up a golden coin to her.
Yeah,
Okay.
him contemplating on these chips are going to keep him up with the entire night.
Okay. Mute up. Matt, you too.
Okay.
Althera, you are now left
Yes.
alone on the deck with Brooke.
Yippee! So Brooke and Althea are gonna start open mouth kissing because it's Pride Month. No.
Brooke, you see her standing over by... Freaking throw Gadry in his bedroom. Go to sleep, motherfucker. Brooke is over, like, by the ballistas and stuff, nearing the wheel of the ship. Dillyu's still, he's driving. He's been taking turns with Ixtal. And Brooke is actually, has a glass of whiskey with her. As she's watching the waters. Yes, she's drinking on the job. She don't give a fuck.
It's a pretty calm night, anyway. Althera's gonna look at Brooke and smile as she walks over, and she's like, "Have you heard from Solnet lately?"
And her hair darkens as she looks down like,
Oh,
no. I have not. I haven't been able to get in contact with Ruby or Solnet.
Oh, well, I'm sure it'll happen soon enough.
Only
How have
people
you
that I've
been-
been able to get in contact with is the people that my mom works with. That I am working
see.
for.
One of them is the Pirate King, correct?
What? No.
The... Oh.
My parents are not the Pirate King.
No, but isn't the Pirate King someone your mother works with?
That's a complicated question. It's not so much I don't know if they work together or they just know each other. I'm supposed to deliver a letter to him.
Oh, I see. That sounds interesting.
I'm hoping he's not my dad. I mean, I don't think he is. I never really met my father. And apparently, my mom and him have had history. But I work
Oh,
technically for the Plank King. Since,
that's his name. That's his proper title.
yes. I kind of work for him. I have been a pirate for 2 years, and I visited Darktow.
I see.
That's our next stop after the Sicilian Channel.
Well, I'm excited. Never been somewhere so dangerous before.
So you
Can't wait
take
to write to my brother about it.
so you take a long sip of whiskey and goes, you know, if you step foot on that island, you are going to be basically signing you are a pirate under the planking contract.
Oh, and how exciting that would be. I'll add it to my list of titles. Lady, priestess, and pirate.
Hopefully you're not killed when you get there.
Oh,
Hopefully
why
none
would
of
they
us
kill me?
Because you're a part of my crew.
And that's not a good thing?
We're not really supposed to kill other pirates, and I kind of staged a mutiny on Three Earring ship and haven't responded back to him in quite some time.
Oh, yes, I believe some of the others were telling me about that. Sounds like the stuff of legends.
You see her kind of like look at you and just be like, you read a lot, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
You
yes.
haven't really gotten out much?
Well, you found me on the Crab Island, so gotten out more recently. But, other than going to Bardic school, close to the Empire, no. I really don't leave the Grove much. Never really had a reason to.
Did you like Sabrov?
Oh, I loved it. I can't wait to go back, and I can't wait to share it with all of you.
When we were asking questions, and you had talked about your favorite moment,
Mm-hmm.
I know everyone was telling me to hush up, don't say anything, or whatever, but if you're not educated, then you're going to end up thinking that this is normal. What happened with you and the whole locking you up thing was not normal, and I am sorry that they did that to you.
That's kind of you to say. I prefer to think if it was some game, it makes the memory easier. But
Making memories
I know that
easy isn't going to help with your growth. It'll stunt it.
I suppose there's truth in that.
Though I do wish that I could be a little bit more like you when it comes to memories. Find more light in things than in the bad ones.
It's a well-learned skill, looking for the silver lining. But it's exhausting all the same.
It's exhausting never looking for the silver lining as well, I guess. She holds out the cup of whiskey to you. Do you want some?
Oh, sure. And she's gonna take a careful drink of, well, you don't know, she's not gonna she's gonna try and, like, show that she can handle her liquor. She can't, but she wants to, like, try and impress Brooke. So she takes, a bigger sip than she means to, and is trying to, like, hold, like, a straight face.
Brooke's watching you with trying to hide her amusement. How does it taste?
Delightful.
You don't have to lie. If you don't like it, it's fine. It's not a taste for
Okay,
everyone.
good, because it's
Here. And
very strong.
Brooke, as you're holding the glass, Brooke takes your hand and brings the glass up, and she makes like You've seen Owl House, right?
Not in a long while.
So you know how Rain like whistles onto the drink?
No, I never got that far.
So he whistles onto she whistles onto the drink, and a bit of sparkle comes through, and she looks at you and goes, "All right, now try it."
She is.
You take a sip. It tastes more like a fruit drink. She uses prestidigitation to change the flavor profile.
Ooh.
Oh, that's dangerous.
It becomes
She
a
takes
nice
a very
chilled
grateful
berry
sip.
drink. Careful, it's still
yeah,
alcohol.
Oh, right. She hands the flask back over.
And she takes the cup and smiles and goes, "It's a neat trick. Definitely helped when I learned it growing up in Jorhas. It helped with the meals."
You'll have to teach me sometime.
She gives a smile and thinks about it and goes, "I can try." Althara, you have prestidigitation, don't you?
Oh yeah, I do. But she didn't know it could do that.
Yes, it can help with changing the flavor profile and chilling or warming up the drinks or food. I always preferred my drinks to be colder. Althara, what are
Understandable.
your plans after this?
After what?
This, and she kind of like looks out to the Searing Channel.
After we get done traveling? I suppose go home. See my nieces and nephews, the rest of my family, and start my business back up.
You had a business.
Oh yes, I was the most successful matchmaker in all of the Pallid Grove. Soon to be
Right.
the world, of course.
Right, Tyrus was telling me about that.
And then hopefully one day get married. If I'm lucky enough.
She kind of looks up at the sky as she's looking at the stars. I guess that is a thing everyone always talks about wanting to do. When do you think you'll be done traveling, Zoe?
More than likely when our adventure is over.
And when is that adventure over?
I'm not sure. But I think I'll know when it is.
I'd like to say that I would know when the adventure is over, but with Gadri and Tyrus and me, and then there's Inca, I still need to figure out what's with her. And you. No one comes onto this ship without some sort of baggage. I'm assuming yours is going to involve, the Laughing Hand?
I hope not. But it is a strong, strong possibility.
I'm having Viceroy look into the Crawling King and the Laughing Hand, though with the block of magic, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get anything from him too soon.
That's very kind of you to do for me.
If anyone can figure it out, it's definitely going to be Jorhas. After all, that was a major part of where the calamity was.
Oh.
I do not envy all of
Oh,
you
jeez.
having to go to Jorhas. I mean, if you all choose to go to Jorhas, that is. I have a sneaking suspicion Tyrus and Gadri aren't going to just allow me to go back.
No,
But
perhaps not.
Eventually I will need to.
She's gonna look over at Brooke and she's like, well, when you have to go back to Jorhas, I'm sure you'll receive the warmest welcome.
Her expression becomes a little guarded, but laxes a bit as she sees that you're swaying a little.
Yeah, sure, her eyes are a little squinty and her smile is a little more relaxed.
I don't know if I will be welcomed back with open arms. I know Gadry will be met with weapons pointed at him, most likely Tyus as well. Possibly you. If you
Nah,
decide
they
to go with
wouldn't
us.
point weapons at a lady. I am a diplomat in that case.
I don't think that they're going to care. Is that a diplomat? What?
Oh, yes.
Blake's confused.
If I go to another region, I have diplomatic immunity.
Diplomatic community.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's part of all nobles, isn't it?
Not really. Not in Jorhas, but I guess it depends on the status.
Maybe.
I don't think that being a lady or a lord is going to do much. Unless you come there bearing gifts for the Bright Queen and possibly an offering to help with the war front.
I can do gifts? What is the Bright Queen like? I can make almost anything.
See her kind of look at her drink and she's like, In fact, I think this is a topic that is probably best suited for when maybe you're a bit sober.
Oh, if you insist.
I mean, if you're tipsy right now, I could tell you what it is, but you might forget about it in the morning.
That's very smart. You're very smart, Captain.
And you're very much a lightweight, aren't you?
Just a little.
She kind of like gives you a head pat.
She smiles and like leans into the head pat a little bit.
You're really adorable. I can...
Thank you, Captain. You're very
she kinda-
pretty.
So I have been told. Thank you. Maybe you should get some sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need me to walk you down to your room?
No, I've got it. Thank you.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Watch as you wobble your way downstairs.
Yeah, Coda's probably helping a little bit.
Dexterity saving throw.
She just wobble, wobble, wobble. Get downstairs, wobble, 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 using the thin hallways.
Yeah, definitely leaning on the hallways.
Probably doesn't help that the ship rocks back and forth.
Ship's
Yeah.
rocking back and forth as you're going, just waddle, waddle, waddle. Tyrus, you hear the shuffling sound and the hand sliding across the thing to make sure she don't fall.
Althera would notice, if she is present enough, that there's a light pouring out from under Tyrus's door.
Well, she has an 18 in passive perception, so she'd probably see it.
Yeah, but she's also drunk.
Oh wait, I can roll a disadvantage if you want. I still feel like an 18 perception would be pretty high.
So, I would say with
Next.
an 18 passive, you would notice it, but it's up to Althera to decide if she wants to, like, be like, bitch, you're supposed to be sleeping, or she just wants to continue pass.
You know what? Yeah, just gonna knock on Tyrus's door.
Tyrus, you know it's not time for the shift switching just yet, but there be a knock on your door.
There's a pause before you hear the sound of, like, wood scraping on wood, like a chair just basically scraping across the deck. Before another moment passes, and then the door opens. You see Tyrus standing there, haven't slept a wink yet. Hi. Is it?
You're supposed to be sleeping, mister.
You
It's like
can smell
poking his
the
chest.
whiskey on the breath.
Are you? Have you been
Am
drinking?
I what? What?
Have you been drinking?
Just a little bit. The captain was nice enough to share. We had a very good bonding moment.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
It also
So
makes you
you're
warm
supposed
in
to
this
be
cold
asleep.
weather.
I love when two people are talking to me. I feel included.
I was saying it also makes Althea feel warm and tingly because the cold weather.
Yeah.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm going to the bathroom if that's
Ooh. What was that?
Suddenly, Brooke starts yelling, "I'm going to the bathroom!"
All right, Brooke. Jeez.
Continue roleplay.
But yeah, she's gonna look at him. She's like, "Point still stands. You're supposed to be asleep."
Gives a nod as he gives him a small smile. I'm sorry. I know.
It's okay. I forgive you. But you should still sleep a little bit before your shift.
I'll try to. Would you? He kind of pokes his head out to look down the hall to where her room is, which is right next door. Looks at her. Would you like some help to your room?
Nah, I got it. Captain
Alright.
asked me the same thing. I'm good. I just feel really warm and a little floaty.
All right. Well, I will let you to it then. He reaches over and gives her a pat in the head.
Althea is just getting all the head pats tonight.
Mm-hmm.
As she
It's right.
should.
In it's Pride Month, we are going to be prideful of Althera, patting her on the head.
Very much so.
Nevi's not
Okay.
here, so you get them all.
Yay.
So Althea, you head back to your room?
Yeah, she's gonna go to sleep.
Alright.
She's earned it.
Althea goes to pass out. Tyrus, you're left alone.
He closes the door, kind of sits down on the bed, holding the gold coin in his hand. As he's looking at it, Fate obviously looking up at him, very concerned. As he goes to lay down, and he does try to sleep as he said he would, but with the coin in hand, still deep in thought, sleep does not come easy at all.
Roll me a. We'll go with a con disadvantage.
That is not a disadvantage, that is advantage. 11 plus 5, 16.
16?
Con check or con ability? Or saving throw?
Just a check's fine.
Alright, 16.
Okay. It takes you a while. You hear Inca getting up for their shift and everything, so you know, Brooks finished up her and Althera's shift. And eventually you do end up falling asleep. You think it's from just pure stubborn exhaustion. As you are closing your eyes, you open your eyes for a split second, you see a cloaked figure standing over you, red curls, as they just go, shh, rest now. And you fall into a sleep.
Does Tyrus do the thing where you have the phone in your hand as you're laying down, and the phone just falls on your face? Above the coin.
Yes. Coin plops right onto your forehead. Brooke stands there as she's finishing up her shift. Had a couple drinks. Chatted with Dilly some about, the food and everything that she had prepared. Before she stretches a bit and goes to wake up Inca and Ixtal. Has to bleach her eyes later. I'm joking. And as they are taking their sleep, Althera.
Mm-hmm.
You lay down, warm and fuzzy, in your bed. Nice and toasty, Coda laying next to you. Gladios by your
Aw.
pillow.
Yeah.
And sleep finds you relatively easily. The swaying of the boat definitely helps. And you begin to open your eyes, and you're outside in a beautiful field near a willow tree.
Cat suddenly there.
Totally didn't throw a bottle cap at the cat.
You said willow tree?
Yes. It's nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
There's no moon, but there is a sky full of stars.
Althera's gonna look around and try and kind of deduce where she is.
You look around and you see that there's a beautiful lake. It is sparkling with stars. You're trying to take in your surroundings. I need you to roll perception.
Ate. 26.
26?
Mm-hmm.
As you're walking down, you see that you're getting closer to the shore, closer to the willow tree. And you you look down at what you're wearing. And I'm going to put
What
it
am I
in
wearing?
the embed chat. This is the gown you are in.
Let me see. Oh, it's so pretty!
Yep, it is a beautiful blue dress that gets lighter around the edges of the skirt with decorating constellations on the bust, and it looks like it is shimmering along with the stars. As you begin to walk closer towards the willow tree, you notice there is someone sitting there.
She's gonna cautiously walk towards that person and kind of call out, like, hello?
As you do, you notice that they are sitting on what appears to be a blanket as they turn their head for you to see, and it is the same person you had seen in your dreams before. He offers a smile.
That bitch!
The beautiful bitch.
A very handsome bitch. God damn it.
He looks to you and he offers a smile.
She's gonna blush, but try and kind of hide it. Because again, last time she talked with Ixtal, she like kind of surmised that this is the crawling king. So she tries to kind of like steal herself, and she's like, "Oh, it's you. Hello."
Hello, dear. I was wondering when you would show up again.
I don't think these dreams are exactly my choice.
Well, I've been waiting here for quite some time, hoping to see you. You didn't come by last time, but here you are now. Were you thinking of me?
Briefly.
I'm glad to hear. Please. He gestures for you to come and sit with him.
She is gonna sit, but she's gonna leave. She's gonna leave room for Moonweaver, essentially.
He smiles to you and says, I do miss talking with you, Althera.
We've only spoken once.
So you think. So you remember. But from what you remember, yes, we have spoken at least once. It was very much a delightful chat. How have you been,
Suppose
dear?
it was. I've been fine.
You look down, and all of your favorite foods and snacks and treats are on the display for you to enjoy. Your favorite flowers are in a vase.
She's trying not to be so touched. It's like, oh, how did you know about these?
The flowers.
Everything. The food, the flowers.
Dear, I pay attention to you. You are very captivating to the eye. It's hard not to.
She's gonna kind of laugh a little bit in disbelief at that. She's like, I suppose captivating's one word.
He looks up to the sky and the stars and he says, "Tell me, dear, are you prepared for what is to come?"
What do you mean?
You are entering into a dangerous waters, and I wish to help you. I would hate to see anything happen to you.
I don't see how some random person from my dreams can help me.
I can help you simply by you calling for my help. See, the Moonweaver, she can only do so much. I can do much more, after all. And he kind of like motions for you to look down. You look down and you're wearing the amulet. That is a good way to get my help.
She kind of stiffens a little bit and she's like, how can I ask for your help if I don't even know your name?
That is true. That is true. You can call me Demetrix for now.
Demetrix?
Yes.
It's
a rather nice name.
Well, since we have the time, tell me more about yourself. Who you are, your motivations, I suppose.
My motivations is a second chance.
Second chance at what?
Life. Living. And you can kind of see a bit of pain as they wince a bit. Kind of like, it's not like an obvious wince. You can see him kind of straining a bit of a wince as he goes, "The pain that I endure daily and for all these years has definitely broadened my perspective on things.
I see. Are you looking to atone for something?
I wish to atone for many things that I have done, and I feel as if you are able to help me. That's why I seeked you out in particular. None of your grove, they hold grudge, they hold hardship, and I do not blame them for that. But you were born from something more. You have seen the hardships that they have thrown at you, and I feel as if you are able to understand me a bit better. I thought of contacting your brother back when it was just him, but I don't think he would have saw reason to try to talk with me.
I don't know if I can trust you.
And that's the thing, you don't. But that's what second chances are, is giving someone trust that you don't know if you can. You don't have to trust me right away. You don't have to call upon me at all. I'm just asking for a bit of a chance to prove to you that... And he kind of like gently takes your hand. I am worth at least, if not trusting, giving a chance to prove that I am worth trusting.
She kind of sighs and she's like, oh, Moonweaver above. I suppose it would only be fair. I'll think about it, at least.
That's all I can ask, dear. It's all I can ask of anyone. I do thank you, though. You are one of the only people that I can really think of around your grove that is close enough to our history, but far enough from it that you can see a potential good, if anything.
Don't you have followers that can help? If you are who I think you are.
Followers, it is hard to get in contact with them, per se. They have such a still image of me in their minds, a manifestation that they wish to see. I needed someone who is free, who has heard my stories, but also knows the trials and tribulations that you have gone through when it comes to differences. If they only worship what they want to worship, I cannot change. If someone could worship me in a newer light, it would be easier for me to manifest a different form. Such as this, and he kind of gestures to the form he is in now. You don't see me as a monster. At least not a full monster.
Well, if you're looking for worshippers, you're not in luck. I don't plan on straying from my lady.
No, not so much as worship as a chance. A thought. Even a thought helps, dear. As long as someone is remembered, they stay, after all. It's like all of the rumors that your cousins would say about you. If people have only ever heard those rumors, they wouldn't know who you truly are. Your friends on this boat, your crew, they have never heard any of those rumors, so they see you as someone you wish to be, as someone who you should be seen as. Isn't that right?
Well, yes, I suppose.
I do not ask for your worship, Althera, Diora, Ilion. I simply ask for a chance to prove to you that I am worth even a thought. And he kind of kisses your hand.
I'm okay.
No need to rush. After all, and he takes one of the flowers and puts it in your hand. I would never ask a flower to bloom before it is ready.
God damn it. She gives a kind of genuine smile. And she just sighs. Well, we'll see then, I suppose. Though I will say it's nice, this type of attention.
It's all that you deserve and more.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. But it's nice to hear someone say it.
He smiles, and he takes your hand once more, gives it a light kiss and says, "Rest now, dear. The road ahead is quite challenging and difficult. I'll keep an eye on you, as well as I can. See to it that you and your friends are safe."
Thank you.
You look at the flower.
Uh-huh. Oh, let's see, go ahead.
You look at the flower, and it is yet to bloom, but you see it starting to grow a little in your hand as your vision starts to darken. And you are now still asleep, Gadri and Tyrus, you have been woken up for your shift. Althera, you are still sleeping at this moment.
I take it Tyrus does not get the benefits of a full rest yet.
Constitution saving throw to see if you get a point of exhaustion.
I mean, that's just not fair.
Huh?
I mean, that's just not fair. My constitution is a plus 12 for saves.
Then a constitution check, bitch.
Yeah.
Listen, I have a thing where if you stay up one night, it's a constitution saving throw. And if you stay up 2 nights, then you get that fucking exhaustion. Okay?
16.
You're a bit tired, but you haven't failed, so I would say you don't benefit from a full rest just yet. You would probably need to do a couple hours of doing nothing. But you do get enough sleep that at least like your hit points and stuff are back up. Not your spell slots.
Okay.
Gadri got a long rest though, right?
But my resources like sorcerer points and all that?
Your sorcery points have not restocked just yet. You would need to spend at least... I think you would need to spend at least a short rest or so doing, like, actually nothing.
Alright. Do I get the bonus HP or no?
Yeah, everyone gets the bonus HP
All right,
every
let's do
morning. 9 hit points to everyone. Temporary hit points to everyone.
it. Okay.
14 to Althera because it comes from her. And Gadri, you are awake.
I get a long rest, right?
No, you get nothing.
Okay, so yeah, long rest.
Don't worry, Gadri. Your dreams will be
like-
tainted soon.
I like to double check my. I don't know why I'm still targeting unicorns.
What the fuck did unicorns do?
Keeps drinking his rum.
Why is all the rum gone? Gadri kind of walks out, stretches, all that good stuff. He's like doing his morning routine, just stretching and touching his toes.
Tyrus comes in as he's stretching and touching his toes, and he just stares. He's, oh god, you're a morning person. That's right.
Gadri is only a morning person if he goes to sleep early.
Dad's only a morning person when he gets enough sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
I do got a question. When Tyrus woke up, is the coin still there?
It may have slipped, like, in your shirt, but it should still be there.
Okay.
You were tossing and turning, so it kind of slipped into your shirt and stuff. It landed on your chart.
Yep. He's going to be joining Gadri for the watch, looking disheveled and a little tired. Very much not like his usual quality of making sure he upkeep, his personal upkeep is very much noticeably lessened.
Gadri, you look at him, and this man looks like he has not slept well. He missed a spot while shaving.
You think he's shaving.
Go and give him a kiss.
Making a lot of assumption that Gadri knows the difference between not sleeping and not having slept and having slept, Tyrus.
Go give him a kiss. Now, why are you running?
At the very least, you can see that Fate looks worried.
Why are you running from him? Give him a kiss.
No, I'm good.
Anyway, you
Gadri's
two
gonna start
have
his
a new
rounds.
shift. Yep.
Tyrus is just watching him for a moment.
Staring at the booty.
No, he's not.
Alexandria's pretty.
Alexandria?
Like, Gadry could actually feel the look that Tyrus is giving him.
Well, what kind of look is he giving him?
He's like staring a hole into him.
Cool.
Gadry, you got that awkward feeling that someone is staring at you.
Gadry, not knowing where this look is coming from, looks out to the ocean.
Dilly looks over at Tyrus. Mouths, you good?
Don't think Tyrus would notice with his passive of 13. He's looking directly at Gadry.
Awkwardly shimmies in front of Gadry. Awkward, like, shimmies to, like, the edge of the thing. Starts waving his hand towards Tyrus, like, bruh.
He blinks and looks over to him.
Mouths, you good?
He just looks at him as he looks kind of tired before he like gives a little shake of his head.
Looks at Gadry. What did you do?
Gadry looks back and kind of shrugs a little bit, like, I don't know. I just woke up. Couldn't do too much.
Did you take his coffee?
I just woke up. I just got out here.
Just looks at Tyrus a bit worried. He's like, you know how to steer the ship, right?
Yes, I do.
Do you
If you
want to
need
come steer the ship?
Yeah, if you need a rest, I could take over for you.
I'm fine. Do you want to steer the ship? He's like trying to get something out of you from just your silent staring. You want to steer the ship? You want to talk about this?
He's like walking over before he pauses. He glances over to Gadry. How long have you had them?
Had what?
Oh, until he starts backing up.
Has it been since the fight? The one for my soul.
Gadry looks very confused.
And Tyrus is holding up one of the coins.
Gadry still looks very confused.
Gadry, you know this is the coins that Althera had asked you to hand over.
It's also the same ones that you picked up off the dealer.
Gadry still looks very confused. He's like, he didn't think they were important, so he didn't know anything about them other than he picked them up.
Do you know what these are?
Gadry shakes his head. Not a clue.
Each one of these has a gem in the center. I'm sure you've noticed. A glowing gem. Or some of them might not be glowing, but all the ones that you've collected are glowing. Do you know what that signifies?
Gadry shakes his head.
That means that someone's soul is trapped within this gem.
Gadry kind of nods a little bit and he goes, I guess it's a good thing they were kept safe then.
Tell me, do you know... Oh, no, you wouldn't. Can you imagine what it would feel to be inside one of these?
Gadry kind of shakes his head and kind of goes, I would assume it would be kind of like how you were. With the no emotions and basically a hollowed out shell.
The complete opposite. You're fully aware of everything that happens around you, Gadri. And the only thing you want is to be let free. That's what I went through the entire time that we were all going about the adventures that we did while I was at Hollow Husk. I stayed in his pockets, and I was fully aware the entire time.
Gadri kind of nods a little bit and he goes, He kind of just looks at him like, well, we did try our best to get you free, so.
And I appreciate that. But these, the ones that you picked up off of him, you know Brooke was going to become one of these, right?
He shakes his head.
That was the
Nobody
dealer's
told me it.
Well, that was the dealer's plan. I was going to be one of these, and he uh, does a bit of sleight of hand, and he turns the coin from copper to silver. And Brooke was going to be one of these. He does it again, and it turns gold. He explained to me exactly what they meant. Silver are the people like me, those that were cursed with his zeal, and would basically be his seeders, those that would spread his touch to those that lose games. The bronze or copper are the ones that he captures, the ones that have lost those games and have passed on. And the golds are special. They are very special, powerful souls. Yep. And he walks over to the railing next to Gadri. Did I don't remember if I held down my button for that or not. Did you hear the his explanation for the coins?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Oh, we gotta party hydrate real quick.
Oh, hard day. He just looks a little distant as he's looking at the gold coin in his hand. I hope you realize that these people in here were also fully aware when they were in your pocket.
Gadri kind of nods a little bit and he goes, well, if I had known that they were fully aware, I would have done something to help them out a lot sooner. I didn't know what they were, so I just made sure to keep them safe.
There is something you can do. I'm gonna need your help with something. Kind of glances over to him to see if he like
Yeah,
responds to it.
he was he was kind of just waiting for you to say what was needed.
There's no doubt that you were one of the stronger among us. So, can you help me bring the anvil up to the deck?
Gadri will kind of nod a little bit and go, yeah, I can try and bring it up. If I can't do it though, we'll just need to ask Enko when she's available to help.
He has a nod.
Gadget, Tyrus, roll perception.
I don't wanna.
Fuck you! I will roll it for you then, motherfucker!
Is this for detecting danger?
This is more of like the general keeping your eye out for the waters.
Alright. Then yeah, 13. He's kind of
15, 13. Okay.
he's kind of keeping an eye out, but also slightly distracted with this conversation.
Dilly's been watching this whole time, just like trying to stand as still as possible. As he kind of clears his throat and goes, First Mate Stormhammer,
Gadry would look over at him. Yeah?
we are arriving at the Searing Channel.
He nods a little bit and goes, "Thank you, Delia."
He nods and goes, should I inform Captain Brooke?
He shakes his head a little bit and he goes, "I'll go wake her up."
He nods.
Gadry then turns to Tyrus and he goes, We'll continue this conversation a bit later. We got duties to perform still."
Gives a nod.
As
As he's like, and he like turned back to looking out at the sea as he's like leaning on the rail. Just doesn't even look at Gadry as he gives a nod.
And Mr. Rashad, could you help me slow our descent to the channel's opening?
Sure. He starts working the
fiddling with the
rigging.
sails.
Gadry goes and grabs some food before heading to Brooke.
You open the door. Start heading to Brooke's.
Gadry has donuts. Oh, didn't mean to click that. Gadry
Kicks the door open. Donuts. Ow.
Gadry kicks.
Fuck.
Gadry kicks open the door. Donuts and training time.
Rides in on his go-kart, starts doing donuts in the middle of the floor. These donuts are the ones you like, right?
Gadry knocks on the door.
As always, there's a bit of a pause before Macaron opens the door first.
He kind of pats Macaron's head and goes, "We need to wake Brooke up."
Moves back to the bed. Looks at Brooke. Brooke is in, once again, her burrito. Just sleeping.
Gadry makes his way up and... Brooke, it's time to wake up.
She starts sitting up and rubbing her face. What?
We've reached the steering channel. Why is that so hard for me to say?
You could just say the channel.
Got a little fear in your face.
Yeah.
She nods and goes, great.
He hands her a donut.
Blinks, she takes it and goes, I think... I think we should make sure Althea doesn't get her hands on any more alcohol. I found out last night she is very much a lightweight. Two sips of the whiskey and she was gone.
He laughs a little bit and he goes, "Yeah, I'll keep a remembrance of that."
And she gets up in her usual nightgown, just freaking rubs her face and goes, alright. Let's see what the hell this is. And she goes to start grabbing clothes to get changed.
Gadriel
Completely tired.
Start making his way out. He goes, "I'll see you up on deck."
She contemplates sleeping for like 5 more minutes. Before she starts getting ready for the day. Out there, you wake up. It is time to cook.
Yeah.
You had an interesting dream.
A very conflicting dream.
Coda looks up at you.
Going
And-
outside. And outside with her cooking.
You look.
Only one downside with Althera's cooking is when she goes in, Tyrus is too distracted to remember that the fish has been in the oven and has been slow roasting.
Oh, he's a dead man.
So, as you wake up and you're stretching out and you're thinking about this dream, you look down at Coda and you look at your hands and you're holding the flower.
She's gonna kind of pause for a second. She remembered that she had a journal to write everything down, so she quickly writes down everything she remembers from the dream. And then pets Coda before going to the kitchen to put the flower in some water and put it by a windowsill with lots of light.
Alright. You don't see the
And then she-
amulet, though.
That's fine. I think she'd be more freaked out if she saw the amulet. But the second she gets to the kitchen and smells roasting fish, she just, seething. As she decides she's gonna make Tyrus bland, sticky oatmeal for breakfast. Only Tyrus. And she
Alright.
gets to cooking.
Brooke walks out to the deck and looks at everyone and goes, Alright. So we're at the sailing channel. How did your watch go, boys? And she smiles at both of them. Hopeful.
Gadri kind of looks at her, uneventful for the most part.
And Brooke looks at Tyrus.
It doesn't look like he slept a wink.
Well, I hope not. He's been on watch.
You see her eye kind of twitch a bit and she goes, Tyrus, did you get any sleep last night?
A little bit. I got, I don't know, maybe an hour or two. It kind of looks
Maybe
back
you
to her.
should go sleep.
I still have things to do. Shit, I just remembered the fish. I need to go take care of that. Excuse me.
As you start to walk past her, she kind of grabs your arm and goes, Don't make me say it, Tyrus.
Pauses to look to her. Say what?
Don't make me use the captain status to tell you to go to sleep.
I'll go to sleep. Would you mind if I take care of the fish first and I will go to sleep? I promise.
Yeah, just after you take care of the fish, go to sleep.
I will. I'm sorry for worrying you.
If you need anything, let me know, alright?
I might, actually. Something came to my attention last night that, I think I can use both of your help with something.
Both me and Pex?
You and Gadri. It depends. Do you have Dispel Magic?
And Brooke thinks for a moment and goes, I can identify and detect magic. I can also comprehend languages. So I can read anything that you might need reading, and I have... And she kind of thinks for a moment and goes, I have the ability to do a couple more things with the beacon. I can ask gods and such questions if needed.
No,
I can melt things with acid.
I need,
I do have Dispel Magic.
Dispel Magic, yes.
I can dispel things, yes.
I might need your help with that. If we find the time to do so.
After you sleep.
After I sleep. He gives her a small, tired smile as he gives her arm a little squeeze back before he starts walking towards the door.
Brooke looks at Gadri. What the hell happened?
Gadri's gonna kind of wait a little bit until he's sure that Tyrus has been out of earshot and kind of goes, "Do you remember those coins that I found?"
No. What coins?
Gadri kind of thinks a little bit and he goes, "Apparently I found... Well, not apparently. I had found some coins that I'd been keeping safeguard of. I didn't know what they were. Apparently they were poker chips from the dealer."
See Brooke kind of look out to the water. Oh. Alright. Interesting.
I didn't know what they were, so I've just been kind of safeguarding them, but apparently they were souls. They've been aware this entire time.
This entire time?
This entire time.
Oh, fucking hell. And you've had them on you this whole time?
Until recently when Altera took them.
When did Althea take them?
Not too long ago.
Mm-hmm. So a bunch of strangers have been listening to all of our conversations. Great. So many people got to see me make a fool of myself. Great.
Gadri kind of chuckles a little bit. "Oh yeah, when the crab queen made you dance, huh?"
You know, I could throw you into the ocean right now. I could. I could throw you into the ocean, your armor would cause you to sink, and no one would find you.
It takes 10 minutes to doff armor.
Looks towards Dilyu. No one will say anything, and Dilyu just kind of shrinks back a little, like, I don't know, shut up, I don't see nothing.
He kind of laughs a little bit. He kind of goes, "Well, either way, I do believe that is what Tyrus is going to be asking us about." Because he asked me to he wants me to bring the anvil up to the deck.
An anvil? For what?
Gadri kind of shrugs a little bit and he goes, "He didn't tell me details."
Does he hope to melt them down or something? I know for a fact that if he's trying to get the souls out, it's actually pretty fucking easy. I got his out he got his own out with the dagger.
Gadri just kind of shrugs a little bit and he goes, "I don't know any details."
Plus the change channel now this. I hope he gets sleep. God, I hope he gets sleep. I'll probably check on him in a little bit.
Kind of nods a little bit. He goes, "Yeah, it was an eventful watch. Well, eventful, quote unquote."
Seems like it's getting eventful now as she points over to the steering channel as the boat's slowing down towards it.
He nods a bit and he goes, "Well, we'll see how things go."
Yep. And all we can do is improvise.
He laughs. "We're good at that."
Are we?
It's all we've been doing.
Yeah, we've been really shit at it. Tyrus, you get down to the kitchen.
Yeah. While that's happening, Tyrus is shimmying to the kitchen. He opens the door and sees Althea there. "Oh, Good morning, Althera.
Tyrus Rashad. So nice to see you here. She's like, she just, it's that passive, it's that, not passive aggressive, what's the word for? It's this hidden, danger in her eyes as she's just stirring this pot of oatmeal. Did you have a good watch? Was it uneventful? Have good bonding?
Not really.
Why is there fish in my oven?
I needed to finish drying them out. Make sure that none of the animals got to it.
Shouldn't it have been finished at least 2 hours before your watch ended? Before I woke up?
Well, something came up. I am sorry for not getting to it before you got here. And you could actually notice, if you're looking at Tyrus, he does look very much like not himself. Very disheveled. He usually keeps himself well, and he's like definitely not kept at all.
You can tell that not only did he leave the fish in the oven, he also didn't really sleep.
Nevi in the chat. How dare you be there and not in here?
Fuck your RP, drink some water. Okay. Okay.
Navi, we will only drink water if you join.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're fixing to end.
Ixal is gonna ask you to kick Tyrus' ass.
But yeah, she kind of pauses for a second and she's like, it's fine. It's fine.
Let me at least take care of the air and everything before I leave you to it.
Thank you.
He nods. Did you at the very least sleep well? As he kind of starts precipitating the air to get rid of the smell.
I slept fine. I had an interesting dream. Gave me a lot to think about.
Oh? What kind of dream?
A boring woman dream. You wouldn't be interested.
Well, believe you me, right now, I would be open to talking about anything. Just to kind of help me get my mind off things.
It was a dream about someone asking for second chances after doing something awful. And asking me for help.
Sounds like this person is important to you. Did you give him the second chance?
Oh, no. To be honest, I don't really know what to do. Hardly even know them. We've only met once. At least they say, as far as I'm aware, we've only met once. But I believe they're the key to helping in my personal mission.
Oh, well. If they are the key to helping you with that. Give me 1 second. I'm reading something.
You're good.
Was it that long? Damn, I'm sorry.
No, sorry. I was confused about something.
Continue.
Also, Nevi, you are still a party. You're still part of the party, so you don't get enough. You don't get to do anything with the mimic.
Yeah.
Yeah, get wrecked, Nevi.
You're, but you are still a member of the party.
So
I don't know. I
as,
think that's up to Mags.
so as he is talking with Altair, he gives a pause. As you notice that he's looking at you, but not like, eye-to-eye contact. Before he kind of
Yes.
like reaches over. Was someone with you last night? And he pulls his hand back, and you see a very small, thin streak of
No.
white hair.
Skelly.
Hmm.
It's in her hair. Like, that's her hair.
Oh. That's why I asked if it was loose or not.
Oh. I misread that.
I thought it was on her shoulder or something.
What's
No.
going on? What's going on?
He gives a pause. Miscommunications are fun.
What's going on?
Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
I'm worrying.
Iris just kind of gives a pause as he's looking at it before he looks back to her. And you slept alone last night, right?
Hmm?
You slept alone last night, right?
Yes.
Someone might be playing a prank on you.
Why do you say that?
Points to her shoulder.
What do I see, Max? What do I fucking see? I'm giggling over there.
So, you blink a bit as you kind of like look at your shoulder. And at first, you don't see anything until Tyrus points it out a little bit more. Give me 1 sec to. I'm trying to help with like visuals real quick.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I'm a little confused. But I think I get the gist.
Okay. So I'll put it in the embed chat because, you both would see it. Essentially, it looks like what is surrounded by the red. It looks like that under her hair.
Let me see. Just that small, like, bit.
Just a little strip.
She's gonna look at it and, she's not really gonna hide it tight. So you can see her start to like shake, and she's like a little bit panicked. She's like, "What? What happened to my hair? Why is it white?"
I don't think it's actually white. Would you mind if I take a closer look?
Please.
He takes a closer look. I want to inspect and see if this is actually like actual white hair or if it's something else.
All right. Go ahead and roll investigation.
Oh no! There we go.
Another net 20. As you touch the tips of the hair and you start moving upward towards like the base of the neck, it looks as if you remember when you came back, how your golden hair literally turned silver. It looks like from starting at the roots, it essentially changed color.
So his eyes do go wide.
What is it?
Kind of looks to her.
Give it to me straight, Doc.
Tell me more about this person.
Well, it was a man, and he, I think he viewed me as a romantic partner or something. What does that have to do with my hair?
What was his name?
Demetrix, right?
Yep.
Does that name mean anything to me?
No, you've never heard this name before.
Something like this does not happen overnight. So it's got me a little worried because I've only seen this happen once before.
Well, you've seen it happen twice.
I have?
Yeah. So when you came back from being dead, your hair turned silver. When Brooke came back from having her head chopped off, the tips of her hair went white. It wasn't always white. Her original design shows her having
He did not see that. He
solid
was
blue
dead that
hair.
entire time.
I know, but you knew her before.
Yeah.
And her
But-
hair was a solid stream of blue, and then when you came back, the tips of her hair was white.
Yeah. But Brooke's hair is also not like normal hair.
Fair
So
enough.
he doesn't fully understand that. But he can make a more solid connection to the other one where he's like, I've only seen this happen once before. As he looks at Althera.
What
You
do you
know, he looked at Althera and he, after he pulls back from her hair. Well, this doesn't happen overnight. I've only seen this happen once before. That's why I'm asking these questions.
If it helps, I think it was a god talking to me.
That's what I was afraid of. So, would you believe me if I told you my hair was not always this silver?
Yes, I believe so. You have that gold streak in your hair. It's your original hair color, right?
Mm-hmm. It was my full original hair color back before I came back to life because of some power-hungry entity messed with my life. Now, I'm not saying this to alarm you. This is just you've seen what he can do. But this is something that is curious as to who this is that is talking to you.
She looks him freaked out.
I'll throw a roll an insight real quick.
Okay. Oh, 13.
You're taking in what Tyra says. It could be a god thing, or, you're part pallid grove, you're part pallid elf and stuff. They all have silver hair. This could be like a strange puberty. Could be growing into your white hair.
Either way, she's freaked out because she likes her black hair. She likes her dark hair.
He sees her freaking out as he kind of bites his lip for a moment as he's like contemplating something before he just... How's about we skip breakfast for minutes, alright? I feel like you deserve a break this morning.
Oh god, this is my punishment, isn't it? For my goddess.
Well, hold on, punishment for what?
You see her start to cry, and she's like, I didn't mean to stray. I didn't think I was straying from her.
Althera, what are you talking about? Stray from who?
From the Moonweaver.
I don't believe you strayed from her. You've been nothing, at least from what I know of the Moonweaver, you've been nothing but followed her guidance.
She just kind of chokes back a sob, and she's like, There's so much.
He reaches over and he pulls her into a gentle hug. Hey. Let's not get overworked up. We don't know exactly what this is, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm no expert to this, so I think we should ask someone who would know more about this than we would. Alright?
What would that be?
Someone we both know very well.
The captain?
Come on. He starts leading her down the hall, and and she recognizes the door that he comes up to and knocks. Ixal?
Oh god.
As you knock on Ixtal's door, the ship lurches almost to the side. You can feel a big bang against the side where you two are, and you see water splash. And that is where we're going to leave off for tonight.
What?
Oh, we just got a first time chatter too.
Wow. Well, I'm sorry. I joined at the optimal time because my stream buffered for a second after. I'm sorry. Welcome in. We were actually ending stream. It has been almost 4 hours.
How?
And I have work tomorrow. But hi, welcome in.
You can
It's a
catch,
pleasure to meet you.
You can actually catch our D&D streams every Sunday. Yeah, cliffhanger.
Hunter.
But we do also stream other things throughout the week, so feel free to hop in and check us out.
Yep. Throughout the week, I tend to stream some games. Every Sunday, we stream this game. Wednesdays are our VTM stream, though we will not be having our New Orleans by night of Vampire the Masquerade. But I will be streaming some games on that night. And then this Friday is our Pathfinder game.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Lots of fun. 2 different vampire games. This game. It's great. And then we also, we play games every now and then. On Tuesdays, I tend to do, Demonologist. Where I cry for y'all's enjoyment.
Yeah, as it should be, as the way God intended.
How dare you invoke his name in my presence. Anyway, we're going to go... Ooh, Tiny streaming. And Tiny is a very sweet supporter of ours, so we'll go ahead and raid him. He's playing some Pokemon.
You can do that.
Nerd.
How dare Matt. Anyway,
Oh, hey.
also, for those who are watching, keep an eye out. I am working on finalizing the details, but the giveaway will be announced very soon. It is a giveaway for 4 different prizes. The first one is a lovely dice box made by Q Cosplay. It has actual sea glass and moss on it. I will be getting a dice tower for the second prize. Third prize is a commission by yours truly. The reactives that you see down here have all been drawn by me, except for this birdie bitch that's next to me. And then fourth prize is a gift card.
Woo!
Yep.
Woo.
Stick around for the raid, and we hope to see you next time here on Dice and Destinies.
Have a good night.
Bye.